because we may have just done something very, very bad, according to YouTube. But we tried watching a classic game. Turns out you probably can't do that. Who knew? But the whole reason we're doing this is, well, the Guardians have done it. They have come back from the dead, and they have been pulling the Tigers into the grave they were formerly in.
No, the Tigers are walking into the grave. There is no pushing involved. The Tigers are willingly walking into this grave that they have dug for themselves.
You can give some credit to the Guardians. I mean, they
Okay,
also.
I will. Over my dead body will I give the Guardians any credit, but Tigers are not helping themselves.
So, do we even want to talk about last night? What in the absolute hell?
I want to talk about it. Can we talk about
it?
No. Everything. It was a whole hum game until the 6th inning, because we all know the Guardians
don't make me drink alcohol and make bad decisions. Okay, I got shit I need to do.
So the Guardians, we know they don't start playing baseball until the 6th inning anyway. So like it was their time to wake up. And so Tigers were leading 2-0. And I think there were 2 total hits, both of them either a bunt or a swinging bunt. And the Guardians still scored 3 runs.
The only thing that left the infield was Scooble's error throw to first.
Yeah. So after the first swinging bunt, there's a guy on first, and Scooble gets another chopper. And he thinks he has to make a miraculous play, and instead of just turning around and throwing to the first baseman, he football hikes it over the first baseman's head. And
by the way, that's not the first time he's tried to do that. He tried to do that in Miami last week.
Last week?
2 weeks or 2 weeks ago. He tried to do that in Miami. It also did not work. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, but no, what he's trying to do is save this goddamn team because he's the only one who can. He's trying to do everything. That's the problem. But that's not the first time he's tried to do that. It didn't work the first time.
It did not work. Whatever. So,
Derek, stop trying to be a Gold Glove man. It's not going to work.
Just I mean, if he can make that work, then yes, that would be great. But
he keeps trying to make these plays. Whenever he's going to hurt himself or just keep making errors. But dude,
it is one of those plays where like it almost doesn't matter how good you are. That was stupid. Like that was like irredeemably stupid.
And we know kind of what happened as that inning progressed. He was visibly shaken after Fry got hit in the face. But I think before we even get there, I think that doing that, flipping the ball between his legs like that was gnawing at him and kind of helped unravel that inning in the first place. I don't know that there was a pitch wide enough to hit Fry in the face in the first place if he's not kind of kicked at himself for what has transpired to that point in the inning. I do want to recognize, you could talk about didn't hit the ball out of the infield, all this stuff. Quan laying down a bunt to start that inning.
Yeah.
To get Scooble out of his rhythm in the first place was, I'm not going to say, it's not a guaranteed thing to work, but it was a great thing to try. And lo and behold, the inning just kind of snowballed from there.
Right. And now it'll be the example for the next decade of why you should bunt, of what can happen. And like, it's one of those, like, you can, I think, yes, just even being rattled. Like, he was trying too hard before that inning, I feel. Because, like, he knows he needs to probably go deep. I've made a stupid skeet last night running the Twitter. Like, I thought Scooble is probably going to throw 634 pitches before he leaves this game. Like, he is not coming off of this mound. And then he gets to the 6th inning, realistically, probably his last, maybe his next inning, and he wants a clean inning, and he just wanted something good to happen instead of letting something snowball, and then
that's the problem with this entire team right now. They're fighting too hard to win, and it's falling apart. Scooble's the only one who's like worth a damn on this team right now. He's trying to carry this team by himself to the goddamn playoffs, but he can't do it alone. He's only human.
Well, and then the irony is he kind of cost them that the game. I mean,
It would have
starting
been
with,
lost in the 8th or whatever.
and I agree. And like his offense scored him 2 runs.
Yeah.
The Guardians only won 3-2. No, the Guardians won 5-2. So
They
like
won 5-2. So those 3 runs were like, okay,
that's
only
what
yeah.
But you could also, so anyway, let's finish the inning and then we can finish the rest of the game. But like, so you have a guy on first and third or second and third, and then Fry tries to bunt.
I think it was first and third, but yes.
Was it? So Fry's trying to bunt a couple times, and like he puts the bat like really close to his. He's just trying to do a squeeze bunt so they can get on the board, and it ricochets. I think it barely hit the bat. I mean, it.
I don't think it. Vogt
no
said
idea.
it didn't hit the bat. He said it did not hit the bat.
I mean,
So,
from the sound, it kind of sounded like it could have hit the bat, but I'm not going to watch slow-mos of a guy getting hit in the face 99 miles an hour over and over again to try and find
good
out.
For the, I was watching was it the Tigers? No, it was the Guardians feed, and they didn't show it, because, like, there's no, like, you know what, and also, Scooble's reaction,
oh, yeah.
like, instantly was horrified. Like, he turned around, threw his hat off the field, like, looked at it and was just like, oh, and then, like, I brought this up in our Discord last night, but, like, that's almost like, I almost feel like, by a rule, if you hit a player in the head, that pitcher probably needs to get taken out. Not because they did it intentionally, it's because that messes you up as a human.
Like, at the time, I was like, who else are we going to put in? Our bullpen is garbage. Scooble's going to be better than all of those guys 10 out of 10 times. But then after work, I went and looked at that clip, or like right at the end of my shift, whatever. I went to look at that clip, and I'm like, there's no way Scooble should have stayed in that game. That fucked him up so much.
Yes.
He looked like he was going to throw up.
Visibly shaken as soon as it hit.
Maybe I'm naive, but I think it should at least be the pitcher's decision on that kind of thing. I think if he wants to leave, you can give him the injury timeout, let the next guy come in, get as much time as he needs. But just like I was saying last night, it's different. But I'm kind of reminded of like when there's a bad wreck in a race, like a NASCAR race or a Formula One race. Usually the race car drivers want to get back in the car as soon as they can so that they don't have time to dwell on it and potentially psych themselves out. So, I don't know. I could see both sides of it.
Right.
I do think lenience. I think, if anything, like, I don't know that this would happen, but the managers could get together and be like, look, I want to take my guy out. Can I get the time? And I don't know that Vogt would put up a fight with that.
As much as if I don't know if Hinch wanted to take him out. I didn't look at any of the press conference stuff because he's pissing me off right now. But, like, even if he had wanted to take him out, you'd have to put in the guy cold. Like, you'd have to get him warming up, like, right when the injury happened.
Yes.
Right? Like,
well, you would get the injury timeout, I'm assuming. Like, I mean, I'm not even saying, like, this was... Scooble was going to have to pitch to the next batter. Like, this rule isn't in place. I'm saying, like, maybe there should be an exception of when somebody gets hit in the face, different rules should come into effect that the pitcher can be taken out or maybe should be taken out because he's not going to be the same. But I can see it either way, I guess, too. But anyway, who was it? Valera took the at-bat from Fry and struck out because, of course, he saw 2 pitches and struck out. Ramirez came up with a swinging bunt again, got to first, placed perfectly. So again, the only ball that left the infield was Scooble's hike to right field. And then Jose Ramirez gets on second and catches Scooble's eye, and he gets balked to third. Oh no, there was a wild pitch. That's how
there was a wild pitch right after the
batter got hit. And then Ramirez danced his way to third base, and then it was I think a pinch hit by Sneeman, like a double or something like that. So it was.
I think that was later in the game, but
whatever. Arias had a ground out that drove a Ramirez in.
Yeah, that was it.
Good piece of hitting, by the way, just to kind of put the ball in play. How many times is the guy on third with 1 out and the guy strikes out and you go, I just got to put the ball in play. Well, Arias, who's very strikeout prone, put the ball in play.
Did, yep. So looks like we have players on the field. Bo Naylor behind, Jose Ramirez at third, Arias, Rokia on the infield, eighth, and right, Daniel Sneeman in center, and Stephen Kwan in left.
Oh, something the Tigers did today. So Colt Keith had to go on the IL because he hurt his back. And Jace Young was brought up in replacement. Made sense, third baseman. So we just sent down Jace Young to pull up the big man. And I don't know why. I don't get it. It's barely played. He had like one appearance. And then the player doesn't have a boy, and what is he gonna do? I don't get it.
Yeah, like you're breaking up there pretty good. I don't know if you can.
Oh, I was breaking up.
Yep.
Damn.
I think you sound fine.
Okay, because Eric was breaking up earlier. I wasn't sure if it was my internet.
Oh, so it was me. Okay.
Alright. Oh, I just pulled up the feed on my TV. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a piece of paper so I can work on my cheat sheet for tomorrow.
Yeah, because somebody has school. So glad. All right, here we go. Who we got? Meadows. So, what was it? Before the rain delay speech in Chicago in 2016. That high. You're calling your dad, thinking you're going to win the World Series. That's like peak Cleveland fandom. How good?
I've never felt that feeling before or since. Go ahead. Continue.
How close were you to that last night? Just to catch him.
I would put that on par with other elements of that 2016 or the other times where they've made the World Series. Just that level of excitement. You're right that eighth inning in 2016 to the rain delay is the best I've ever felt as a baseball fan. This is pretty good. I think it's not final yet, and so I'm still a little bit not quite there, and not willing to kind of think about it as done and over with, because it's not. But it's pretty good.
All right, Meadows flies out. That was how is so? What has Sneeman played a lot of center fielder? Maybe we've talked about this.
He's played out there a little bit. He plays like 5 different positions for this team and does them all pretty well. So he's been a valuable piece. His hitting has been good enough, but he's played second,
right?
Second, short, center, right, third if Jose needs a day off. He'll be fine out there. Honestly, I think he's a little bit better than Martinez. Martinez caused them a run last night with a misread on a ball. So,
all right, got a piece of paper and found writing utensils. Yeah, I'm just working. I got a biostats exam tomorrow morning, and I can bring in 1 sheet of paper front and back with notes for it. So,
did they say how big the sheet of paper can be?
8.5 by 11.
Oh, they did.
Oh, so an actual sheet of paper, not a poster.
Yeah, actual sheet of paper.
Did they classify feet or inches?
It says inches.
Damn it. They've learned.
Yeah.
Someone bringing up a piece of drywall with the entire book on it.
You're right. I'm pulling these up again. Yeah.
Bibey's the #1 starter for Cleveland. Is that fair?
I think there's a bit of an open competition between him and Williams at this point in time. Okay. I think coming into this year, it was unequivocally Bibey. But Bibey's had a bit of an inconsistent year. He's been prone to giving up some home runs. And Williams has really stepped up. I mean, he had the game in New York where he almost threw a no-hitter a couple months ago. Last night, lost in everything else. Williams was really good last night. He gave up the home run to Green. That was the one mistake he made all night. I think I said it on our show Sunday. I think we've got 2 guys that are really, really good number 2.
Oh, Danny's frozen. Oh, there we go.
Nope. Are you there now, Dan?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, you cut out a little bit, but
just to summarize that, then I think they've got 2 guys that are like really good number 2s. in Bybee and Williams, possibly a third if Cantillo kind of progresses. But to name one of those two an ace, it could be really either of them at this point in time.
Yeah, I guess the only reason I asked that is I was thinking like Skubal is like it's Detroit, it's Skubal. Like that's their number one. That's their number one guy, and I thought it was interesting. I just assumed Bybee would be pitching last night, and like, is it a bigger advantage tonight with Bybee on the mound instead of pitching him last night?
I see. No, I think they got what they, I think this was they had the opportunity with the 6-man rotation to plan this out the way they wanted to. So I think it was purposeful that you're seeing both these guys in this series. But I think just having them both in tandem, one after the other, is a benefit, more so than who's actually up against Skubal.
They're just coming right after Carpenter.
Yeah, well, he'll swing and miss at everything because this entire team is swinging and missing. They struck out 19 times last night.
Can't pitch afraid.
That's just because, like, I feel like the Twins can throw, I don't know, a foot above Carpenter's head and it's going to go deep. I don't think he's missed a ball since he's been called up.
He's a dangerous hitter. I know that as well as anybody last year.
Yeah.
And those brief 3 minutes last week.
Also, just from last week, yes.
Yep, there it is. All right, clean little inning. No drama, no nothing.
Lee, is Eric ahead of you too?
Yeah. Carpenter just struck out.
Oh, am I? Okay, well, I'm going to reply that. I'm going to go back.
I'm really lagging behind then. Jeez. Strike 3. Okay. Good change.
That was strike 3? Okay, so then I'm caught up to you. So I just rewound 20 seconds. Now I'm not ahead.
All right, I'm going to be a little bit behind, but not by much. So I'm just,
interestingly, StatCast is behind all of us, which is nice. It's not going to spoil it for us.
Well, that's what is. So, like, StatCast, how many of you watch that have StatCast up on you when you watch?
It depends on what I'm doing.
There are times, like, you won't get an inning. Like, it'll just drop out completely, and then you'll just get, like, a feed of the last, like, 12, like... Most of the time it works well, but don't be surprised, like, if you're 2 batters behind sometime during the game.
Yeah, StatCast tends to... Savant tends to be behind a bit.
And to be fair, StatCast is not really meant to be... They have a game day and they do a live feed, but, like... To me, it's more like you look at the game... You look at Savant after the game.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you just want to see if that was a home run in all 30 parks and then feel good about what your player just did.
What was the hit probability on that one? That's what I would look at it for, to see if somebody really got robbed or not.
Yeah, the expecting batting average I like a lot. Like, that might be one of my favorite things with StatCast.
Yeah.
And then you always feel like, yeah, that would be base hit. Nope, that's actually an out, like 25% or like 75% of the time. All right, I'm wrong.
I love expecting batting average because you can twist it to whichever narrative you want to fulfill. Right. I like to say, because I have a minor in statistics, I like to say numbers don't lie, people do.
Yep.
You can take a bunch of stats and you can change them to however you want to optimize your argument. Yep.
Also, so, like, if we're expecting batting average, what's the percentage? So what's the batting average where a player gets robbed?
That's true. I would say above 80%. It's kind of like my...
Oh, really? Okay, so the batting average would be 830?
Wait, I missed... I was...
So just as a batting average. So, like... So if a ball has an expected batting average of 333, and it's an out, was the player robbed of a hit?
Oh no, I put that bar pretty high.
What's that? So like 500, 600,
like I feel like for me, in order for it to be robbed, it has to be like, because stuff. I don't know. I feel like the expecting batting average is stuff for like 500 is like, oh, that could have been a hit if it was like located better or like the defender isn't in the way.
Right.
But like something above 800 tells me that the defender had to make a really good play or the batter was really unlucky and hit a wrong spot on the wall or something like that.
Right.
That's what it usually tells me.
Dan, you have any thought?
If I were to tell you that ball that was just hit 3 out of 4 times it's a hit, and this one was caught, would you say that that guy got robbed?
Well, that's tough because that's a ground. To me, I would think no because it's a grounder. But I get what you're saying.
I didn't mean Kwan's hit. I just meant in general. I was just like, this is a hypothetical play.
Yeah,
Like that play 3 out of 4 times, that's a hit. That guy got robbed.
I believe so. I think that's fair.
I'll go 750 then. To be fair, I had not considered this question until you asked it, but just my
like
maybe I just have a
answer
lower
is
bar for this, but
750.
to me, if it's 500, like it's a 50-50, maybe it should be like 600. But like, if
I
it's
think there's a difference between getting robbed and like
unlucky,
the most likely outcome didn't happen.
yeah,
Like,
like
you know what I mean?
I mean, look at Glaber's ground out had a 360 expected batting average. That was a routine ground out. I'm not
Yeah.
going to say he got robbed on that. I mean, it's a fairly easy play to make.
nope, I agree. So like Kwan's though, 580, tough luck,
Not robbed.
just
Yeah.
bad
Yeah.
spot, bad luck.
Yeah.
That's fine. Is Flaherty already sweating that much?
He does that.
Did
I
he
think
not
there's
go in the dugout for the rain delay?
He just stood out there on the mound
I will not leave. This
Like
is my mound.
like Andy Dufresne.
He's a sweaty guy.
The tarp just had this. Just had his like it was just him under. Tarp. Just standing up.
The Tigers.
Oh, the man.
Tigers broadcast had a thing for season K rate versus Cleveland for the Tigers players, which is all above 25% because we're garbage. And then they did the same thing for Cleveland hitters. Would anyone like to take a guess as to Stephen Kwan's strikeout percentage rate against Detroit?
5.
16.
6. Dan, you were right there.
His strikeout rate's usually like 9% for the entire league, 10, 11, like that. So I cut it in half.
You don't understand how much I wish Stephen Kwan was playing in San Diego right now. I fucking hate that guy.
He's been kind of slumping though the second half, hasn't he? Or is
Oh,
he
don't
heating
tell
up?
me he's been slumping. I watched him get on base pretty much every
He's-
at this
He had that long extended kind of slump that I talked about on our show a while back, which I think the wrist was bothering him post All-Star break. He's been kind of not like All-Star production here in September, but he's been better. You know, above average hitter.
What
I can-
on your guys' feed? What is Ramirez's count right now?
Right
2
now
and
there's
2.
an ad blocking my way. 2-2.
Okay, I'm
And
2-2
pitched 2
with
months ago.
with the pitch now.
Fouled it.
Yep. Okay, so we're all in the same. We're not in
Larry-
spoiler territory then.
Flaherty has 15 pitches.
Yeah, same.
Yep.
Okay. That might drop.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he's going for 2.
Motherfucker.
He holds on the helmet. Who does that?
Usually he lets it fly. I don't know what that was about.
So you just let that fly off like half the. That's how you got to show him that hair flow.
The Guardians beat reporter for the Athletic, Zach Meisel, I think he's doing it again this year. He counts how many times Ramirez's helmet falls off and posts it on Twitter. Like Ramirez
funny.
helmet count 75 or whatever.
He held on to it like 3 times. Like.
I was
Well-
expecting batting
Oh, no
average on that
kidding.
bloop hit. So it sounds
We-
like Dan's like half a second ahead of me, or 8 seconds. But shouldn't cause too many problems.
3,000 total
Not
bases for Jose Ramirez.
Wow.
Sir,
with that
you,
right
you
there.
must be watching the Guardians feed.
I am.
Yeah.
Tiger's feed is going to be depressing because it's either going to be Andy Dirks gaslighting us or Benetti desperately trying to hold on. I have not watched this team with the broadcast on in a week and a half because I can't. Also, because I've been like doing shit and like had work and like last time I watched a game I was in a voice chat with my friends and we didn't really have it on.
So this is such.
Expecting batting average of 320. Yeah, get out of here.
I mean, it was a little bloop. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it was a hit, but like, you look at you see my problem with this.
Let's ask the alternative question. At what point in time does the pitcher get robbed? What's the expected batting average?
Under 400 is where it gets.
You think so? You're just saying that because that was 320 just now.
No, but like, if it's like 450, then it's like, okay, yeah. But if it's like 350, I'm like, really? That's kind of where my...
I'll go Mendoza line. If it's 200, it's an out 4 out of 5 times. It should be an out.
If it's higher than Austin Hedges' batting average, it's a good hit.
Yeah, well, so anytime Austin Hedges gets a hit, the pitcher gets robbed, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
All right. It's probably not wrong.
Even worse when he gets walked with 2 outs and nobody on. A crucial moment.
When did that happen?
Just an example.
Hey, I forgot to check. Who's playing third for the Tigers right now? Is it
Nick Castellanos?
Can't be
wishes.
much worse than what we got right now.
He'd be playing more there than in Philly.
Yeah, he's not happy.
No. It's not for you. Look at his numbers. Yeah, no kidding. They're not playing you.
Yeah,
You're playing terribly. You know who's? Do you know who he's platooning with? Castellanos?
I don't actually. Max Kepler, maybe?
Yep. You know him well. It's Max Kepler. Who's also not happy about the platoon, but he's fine.
Shouldn't he be used to it by now?
No, he never platooned with the Twins. That was what was infuriating about him. He would never platoon. He was always a left-handed bat.
Okay.
Versus lefty.
My friends are currently in a voice chat watching this game. Yeah, I got in a voice call with one of my friends while I was at work and just driving around. I got hopped into the Discord call. We just complained about the Tigers for 10 minutes and just the state of this franchise, because this collapse just puts into question so much about this rebuild and this management. You know, like assuming they don't make the playoffs, assuming they don't win the division, because that's very unlikely to happen at this point. The front office cannot stay the same. Something has to change in like leadership.
I mean, yeah. Yes. You need to react to this. Don't do what the Twins do after. If they collapse in a very Twins-like style, I would suggest to maybe change a few of the players on the roster. Like, maybe don't wait until the All-Star break to just blow up your team. But what are they? Like, if they miss the playoffs, they are realistically pitching away 2 or 3 starting caliber, like 2 or 3 good starters. I
mean, one of the problems is our lineup is filled with the same type of player, right? If you describe the archetype, it's just filled with all these like utility guys or guys who hit for average and strike out a lot. We strike out a ton. Like, there's no one on this team who doesn't strike out a lot except for Gleyber Torres. And kind of Spencer Torkelson. He walks a lot. But, like, there's too many of the same type of player.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, because I'll go back to where I think it doesn't matter what kind of offense you are. You just need to be good when it matters. And right now they're just awful, and it's very easy to say you need to be X when you're not playing well with the play type you have. But yeah, I mean, if you want to diversify your lineup, it's never a bad idea. But I don't know if I would be as focused on the hitting as I would be on the pitching.
We definitely need pitching, but we also need hitting. We need everything. is the problem. It's like, who on this team is safe? If you want to, who on this team do you hold on to?
I mean, they're all kind of the same boat. Like what?
That's the problem. They're all
first
the
year
same
arbitration,
player.
not even yet for a lot of these guys.
Yeah, I think like McKinstry's the soonest for arbitration because he debuted pretty late.
Yeah,
but Riley Green is 29, Torkelson 29. Cole Keith is already extended. Carpenter is probably also 29 or 30. Yeah.
All right.
I gotta figure. I look at the Tigers infield. Torkelson's gonna be there. I think he's kind of cemented himself. And I presume if Keith is healthy, he'll be taking one of those spots. But Glaber is a 1-year deal. Who knows if he'll be back? Shortstop. I mean, Baez, Sweeney. Who's playing short? And then
right
third,
now,
I could say the same thing.
I mean,
McKinstry. Do you believe in McKinstry? I know he was an all-star this year, but it hasn't been a very good
I don't believe in
half.
McKinstry. McKinstry's shortstop defense isn't very good. He's a super utility guy. His value comes in the fact that he embodies what this team is supposed to be good at. He's one of the best base runners in the game, and he's a good lefty-on-lefty contact hitter, and he can play a bunch of positions, but he's not going to be a starting shortstop on any team.
Right. Well, they're just waiting for McGonigal, aren't they?
Probably. But we don't know for sure.
Coming.
We don't know for sure that McGonigal's going to be playing at short. He could move to second, but there's nothing to indicate that he will. It's just speculation because McGonigal is a bat first player, so he could move to second. But he hasn't played at second. It's just speculation that he could move to second.
Right.
So I don't know.
Or at the very least,
it sounds like. I don't mean to pile on the Tigers organization more, but it sounds like a failure if the guy who's probably a second baseman hasn't actually played second base yet.
The probably a second baseman thing that just comes from fans speculating. There's nothing from the organization saying he's going to be playing at second.
We believe in McGonigal as a shortstop and blah 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 blah. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, he's always played short, all through the minors.
Okay.
We don't know. We're just
not to give you an example of a failing organization, but the Twins may have done that with a relatively recent prospect to keep him at shortstop, even though nobody believed he would be a major league shortstop, and it was Austin Martin. And the argument was they wanted him to keep getting infield reps, and they had other prospects they thought would actually be major league second basemen, so they just kept Austin Martin at short for playing time and reps. And then he came up to the majors, and they put him in the outfield, and wouldn't you know, he wasn't very good. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I'm looking at Kevin McGonigal's page. They tried him at second for a little bit in 2024, but they stopped doing that by the time he got up to high A regularly. This year he's only played DH or short, and the only time he played second was when he was rehabbing.
Yes.
Ooh, nice
oh, come on.
It was a hot shot.
Yeah, it was.
Ugh.
Way to stay with that, Rocchio.
I was expecting batting average to be 450, and it's just going to prove all my.
And that was a nice little short hop, though. That was a slick little play.
Yeah, it was.
Those guys not going to make a highlight, but
those guys were flip-flopped at the beginning of the year.
Oh, were they funny?
Yeah.
Look, this is not helping my complex here.
Ooh, 660. He did get.
You see.
No, wait, he wasn't robbed. According to Lee, he wasn't robbed. Don't worry.
You see why playing this team pisses me off.
I feel like getting robbed. I think what we're learning is getting robbed is a bit of a spectrum.
Yeah.
It also depends on the play. That's not getting robbed because that's just a good infield defense play, right?
Yeah.
Outfield stuff is where it gets more getting robbed, or it's very subjective. There's no.
Or if an infielder leads his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but McGonigal, he only played one game at second when he was rehabbing in Florida because he had I think it was a sprained ankle to start. But that's the only time he's played second this year. He played a little bit at second last year, but it's 21 games. And only 2 at high A. So I don't think he's moving to second. It's just maybe they could move him to second when he goes up to AAA type of thing. Yeah. It's because he's a good shortstop, but that's not his most valuable piece. He's a
not for
valuable
nothing.
guy.
If a team thinks it's like a 50-50 chance he can play shortstop in the majors, you may as well keep him there. Like, even if
Let's
you
try
think, yeah, like it does you no harm.
Yeah, we also have a bigger need at shortstop than we do at second.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Yeah, but yes, that's every team does though too. You know.
Fair, yeah.
But
yeah, he has good defense. It's just not, I guess if
is your bigger need at second or third?
Third, or I think 50-50. I don't know where Colt Keith's going to play.
I mean, I don't know his arm, but if you can play short, you have enough arm for third.
I would say, I don't know, because it looks like Colt Keith is going to be playing third in the future. That's where he's playing now. What they really need to do, they need to give him a position and just stick to it for a year. Because
my perception was he was just playing third because Glaber's playing second. And maybe he'd move back if Glaber isn't back, but you would know better than I would.
Okay. They haven't said for sure. Like, I'm sure he can move between either of them, but like Hinch has implied that they're going to be keeping Keith at third a lot more. But that could just because we have Glaber at second. But if Glaber isn't on the team next year, I'm not. Yeah,
I'm kind of with you though that it probably serves him better to just pick something in the off season, one or the other.
He's had to change positions twice this year. I guess so. Like, yeah, that's not
locked Naylor up.
Sure did.
This is the clarity that we want right now.
So does this mean Cleveland is a playoff team because he's playing well?
Yes. That's the rule.
Boston's winning.
Damn it. Who are they playing? They're playing the Blue Jays, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the same way that Dan, you don't like Rocco, I do not like the Blue Jays manager. There's something, but just the way he looks, I'm just like, God, you just look like a D-bag. Like I don't like you. I can't think of an example why I don't like him. I just don't like.
I don't have an opinion on the Blue Jays manager. What has he done to?
I don't really have a strong one either.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on most managers except for like Boone because it's hilarious. Like it's, but other than that, I love the Pirates manager because Donnie Kelly, baby. I hope he stays the Pirates manager for life because he's awesome and I love him.
The previous Pirates were Derek Shelton because he was the Twins bench coach for the Bomba squad.
He was the Indians hitting instructor many years ago.
Was he?
Yeah.
Huh.
During the Wedge years.
Up. There we go. Look at that.
I think the first year Eric Wedge was manager, I might have this not quite correct, but Eddie Murray was the hitting coach for like 3 months. And it wasn't working. And it wasn't working. He got let go, and I think they hired Derek Shelton at that point in time.
I've
promoted him or whatever.
Look how much progress I've made on making this cheat sheet.
Hey, good job.
It's 0.
Invisible ink, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my my lemon juice and my UV light tomorrow morning. All right.
Every time I see Flaherty, I just think of Ryan Dempster with what he does with his glove. Like whatever that little wiggle thing, and then Dempster used to do something similar to it.
And then
Is that so he doesn't tip pitches? Is that what he's trying to?
I don't know, but like every time he goes up, he goes a wiggle, and then he goes into his windup.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fun.
Oh,
Manzardo.
Forgot something.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not Manzardo. That's Torque. Never mind.
Schneemann.
What are we doing? That was.
Oh, I can't wait for that to have like a 110 expected batting average. That's 100% should be caught.
The look of defeat afterward, just like, I missed it.
I mean, it's not a Buckner. 180.
No.
Fantastic.
What are we doing? This team is so defeated. This team is just so defeated. They
A
have
single-
no confidence.
A single might be backbreaking right now. Like,
What, 2 outs? One, okay. Is this where you're going to start your cheat sheet?
I am working on it.
Second, that there's the first runner on second. This is where we need to tune out the game.
Yep. If I don't look at it, it doesn't exist.
they're playing deep for Kafis, man.
Well, because if it bounces over the infield, no one else is
Oh,
gonna.
right at it. They were entirely right. Green didn't have to move to catch
Yep.
that. So
Our outfield positioning has
report.
been very good this year. I don't know how you grade that kind of stuff, but our outfield positioning, there's been a lot of that where, oh, look, it looks like a hit, and they're positioned right in the perfect spot.
They can. I think Savant can measure that. I think it's just. Oh, what is it, stupid? It's such a random like. What's like a smart person's way to say they put the players in the right spot? It's like
positioning.
correct. Fuck. What? Shoot. What is it?
I guess
positioning would be the best way to say it, but of course they have to add like 3 words to it. God, what is it?
That's weird because how do you measure that without like hurting players that have good range? You know what I mean? Like,
right. I mean, you can, because you can still look at like the outs above average.
Yeah. I don't know how you measure that without.
Or like you can look at hit probabilities and things like that to see if it's like
Yeah.
a good play or something like that. Or like you can look like you can combine a few metrics. I feel to find that, but it's like
I guess you would measure how often a
when they
player,
are out of position.
Yeah, you could measure how often a fielder is making like high probability catches.
Yes.
How often they are putting themselves in a position where they don't have to make.
And even then, they have
plays.
I forget what it's called, but they can measure their first step or like their reaction time.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it is just called reaction time in the outfield if they make the right decision. And then obviously, like they have the route efficiency and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So this is such a small gripe, and this is like such a small amount of people that notice this. But with the Progressive TV logo in the top right corner, and then the Progressive like logo in the stadium, like side by side in the TV screen, I don't know. There's just weird. It bothers me for some reason. Just like the
Nice.
double Progressive.
It's funny. It's funny because Progressive obviously has some sort of a relationship with the team, with the Cleveland Guardians. I thought that the Progressive advertising was Cleveland Guardians only,
Nope.
like when this started this year with the TV broadcast, until I tried to watch another team. I'm like, oh, they have that ad in the top right too. Like I thought that was just us because Progressive Field and maybe there's they sold that ad space specifically to the Guardians. No. That just tripped me up initially.
Nope. I think it's any if it's the MLB broadcast, I think they have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hate the backstop or whatever that's called for Progressive Field. I like being able to see fans in the background behind home plate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's off-putting to me.
Well,
oh, come on. Are you kidding me? What the hell? What are we doing here?
It's that easy, Torkelson. I mean, you just gotta catch the ball.
That was a tougher play than I
That
thought.
was actually a pretty nice play. If Manzardo was 2 inches shorter, he's not getting that.
Here's the thing. Manzardo isn't a good first baseman.
Really?
No, he's not.
I guess I can... Yeah. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, see? That's a robbery right there.
900.
So that area where the next entire ad is, that used to be the dugout suites. They used to have people sit back there.
Yeah, I wondered. I've seen people
nice...
back there. Who are those people? Are those like team members or something? Like,
if you're talking about that door directly behind home plate,
yeah, where the
that's
next
like
umpire is.
That's
umpires.
Yeah, like the umpires room is back there, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But that at where the Bet365 and the next, there used to be fans there. And I guess as part of the renovations they took away that perk and they put something else in. I honestly haven't been to the ballpark this year to know exactly what that was. Or I mean,
honestly, it probably came down to you probably get more revenue from the ad being there from just selling out the seats every day, like every game.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but you're right.
I don't know that, but
the only one that really bothers me is they took the out of town scoreboard on the left field wall and turned it into a giant Bet365.
Yeah,
that I am not happy about that. But that's the nature of the world we live in, I guess.
The Twins did that too. You know, like the video board that is in right field and target field, that used to be the out of town scoreboard, and now it's just like a Delta or American Airlines ad.
Mm-hmm.
Which it seems like a real waste for a gigantic LED board. I mean, they'll play graphics on it like when the players come up, but then it just default right back to the ad.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
See, it's possible to get on first.
Miracles can happen. I'm not convinced someone didn't curse this team because the amount of unlikely shit that's just.
Maybe the Mariners witch had to like have a sacrifice.
Right, yeah, take it away. Yeah. Though to be fair, the Detroit fan base is very willing to believe in curses, just because of a Bobby Lane thing.
Mm. Oh, the last two hits at an expecting batting average of 850 or above, and the actual batting average is 500. $79.
Bibby's missing at the top of the zone a lot here.
Change-ups, yeah.
I wonder. So I was thinking that, like, I wonder with the ABS next year, how much that's going to affect a high fastball. Because I feel like batters are not going. They're going to stop swinging at it until it's like. Because I feel like they get a better. The zones are taller, like north south, than they are east west. And I feel like they get that extra ad at the top of the zone. And I wonder if the ABS is actually going to like shrink that down. And if you give another 2 inches to a MLB hitter at the top of the zone, it gets crushed. So I wonder if...
Well, I think the amount of change you'll see will be limited just because it's a challenge system and you only have so many challenges.
Right.
But it'll be interesting to see how they kind of get utilized. And I'm sure there will be players on both sides, the pitchers and hitters, that kind of figure out how to get, okay, we want to use those on high pitches or low pitches or whatever the case may be.
Well, I think
it's going to be interesting just to see how different managers handle the who can call for it type thing. Yeah. Like, are they going to say only pitchers can do it, catchers can't?
See, I think it's because like one of the Twins beat reporters. Oh, all right. We got something's cooking. First and third.
All right. Who's up to bat next? Is it Parker?
Top of the order.
All right. Parker, September Magic. Come on. I
know that wasn't a bad curveball. Probably could have afforded to be down a little bit more, but
well, there's your give back, Lee. Expected batting average of 120.
Giveth and taketh. It seems like he could have made that play.
Again, Manzardo is not a good first baseman.
If
that's Noel or if that's Kafis, that plays me. If that's Noel or that's Kafis, this inning's probably over because that's a double play ball.
So anyway, what the who's gonna call it? One of the beat reporters went down to St. Paul, and in AAA, they actually like measured who makes the best calls: the hitter, the catcher, or the pitcher. The pitchers are the worst.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Oh,
well
what?
struck.
that'll score. That'll score.
Oh
Again.
no, it didn't.
Motherfucker, are you kidding me?
It's all right.
well,
Still sack fly.
All right.
Is that Kafison, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, pitchers were the worst. Hitters, but like catchers were the best. Had the highest percentage, and they'd get like 55% of the calls overturned.
Yeah, that makes sense. Catchers,
They
no
have
one's
the.
up.
I imagine they have the best perspective, right?
Yes.
Like they're right there at the plate. That makes sense. The further away you get, the lower percentage I would expect you to have.
Well, and not for nothing, the pitchers were the worst because they would like the thought was like they have too much emotion in it because they actually controlled what the ball did.
Yeah.
So yeah, they the Saints actually banned their pitchers from making challenge calls.
Oh, there we go. Nice. All right, Torres, let's go.
Bibby not missing very many bats here in this third.
He's either missing way out.
That wasn't a
top
bad
or-
pitch though either.
No, Glaber did a nice job of hitting it the other way through the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Glaber is one of the best with runners on and 2 outs. I think it's specifically, I don't know if it's still true. He had the best OPS with runners in scoring position and 2 outs in MLB. Bibby's just going for that high curveball or cutter and just missing it every time. All right. I feel like Carpenter, if he stays on the Tigers, I feel like he's going to be one of those guys who just kills the division. Because he bullies the White Sox and the Twins. Like, okay, those are bad teams, but like he's also bullied Cleveland a little bit.
Yeah, he has.
I feel like he's just going to be one of those. We don't have an large enough
I get
sample size for him yet.
I get nervous when he's up.
Yep. I was late to the Carpenter party, but like as soon as I realized how much he kills the Twins, then yeah, it's been bad. But he probably had 5 home runs before I realized like he was killing the Twins.
I think at one point in this season, half of his home runs came against either the White Sox or the Twins.
That was it. Did somebody miss a call?
I don't know.
It was a
Picked
weird-
off to second, but Arias was 10 feet off the bag.
It wouldn't surprise me if Arias missed a call.
Sweeney's not going to steal third. He just
We throw
pulled
to second
runners.
a lot.
Yeah, why not?
This team doesn't steal third. They don't steal, period. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
No, but if you can get them picked off when they're not paying attention.
I'd be curious of if somebody keeps track of how many pickoffs to second. I wouldn't be surprised if the Guardians legally can pick off throws to second base.
Somebody tracks it, whether that's public knowledge or
Yeah.
There's some really autistic guy who tracks that stuff.
Who just knows it.
Yeah.
Well, if you're listening, very autistic guy, let us know in the comments.
We are very interested in this.
And also maybe stay away from Tylenol. I don't know. I don't think we explain that. We just let that go in the void. And like, if somebody's watching this back for some reason, they're gonna have no idea.
Oh man.
Well, it was nice while it lasted, everybody.
You hit one of my pressure points with the medical.
Oh, I'm getting an alert. The FCC has told us to shut down. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, well, at least Carpenter's holding in on this at bat pretty well. You rag on Dylan Dingler's walk rate, but Kerry Carpenter,
He's not very good either.
No, there was a video. I forget who it was. It was made the cut, I think. But he did a quick video on Kerry Carpenter has he's the only player in MLB history to have more than 15 home runs and like so few walks. Oh, dang.
Ooh. I didn't get a good angle at that, but that looked like that could have got through.
Nah, it was kind of right.
One hop shot at Manzardo.
Yeah.
Maybe like a couple inches to the right, but nah. All right, I need to
to your point, Lee, Kerry Carpenter has fewer walks than Dylan Dingler.
Carpenter has also missed like a month, but
yeah,
he's not walking.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was only a talking point for us because I think after the first like 2 months, he only had like 4 walks. Dingler.
No, there was a point where we realized he had no walks, and then it just became a bit.
Well, no, I forget what context we were talking him about but like he had like a 2% walk rate at one point in time, and I was like, "What?" And that was the start for me of looking into that.
You have a Dylan Dingler walk counter. He's up to 22 now, so
they have comparable games played. Lee Carpenter's played in 126, and Dingler's played in 122.
Oh, I guess because Dingler misses one every 5 or 4 days, and he wasn't a starter for the first 3 weeks. So, makes sense. All right, I need to run to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
All right, so what? It's the top of the 4th. Nope, middle of the 3rd. Cleveland isn't going to show up at the plate for another 2 more innings.
If they do.
Still, just to tie the division, like, that is phenomenal. Like,
I stand by what I said in that I'm not entirely kind of I'm waiting until it's official or whatever.
Right.
But I will say, like, this is going to be memorable even if it kind of goes sideways here at the end for some reason. Like, this has been fun for the course of like 3 weeks.
If I was a Guardians fan, I would almost view this as like a bonus. Like, I thought the season was dead a month ago, and suddenly I get to enjoy competitive baseball for another week when I wasn't expecting it.
Absolutely.
And then just because they're the and of course it had to be the Guardians. Like, you couldn't give the Royals their spotlight. Like, just let some other team play this role. It always has to be those gritty Cleveland Guardians fighting up from beneath every year.
That's what they do.
I would like a new script. That's all I would like. One other team to do that once,
Nah, that's okay. It's funny. Without this show's perspective, I really wonder if I kind of would have put that together, because you're right. And I think it's more pronounced in some years than others. But, yeah, they always, even, when Francona was the manager, they were always a better second-half team than first-half team.
Yep.
I think last year was a little bit more kind of even keel. I think it was more that the Twins fell off and
Detroit got hot.
Detroit kind of came, but they were already behind.
Right.
So, but certain years more than others. But yeah, they've always played better in the second half, at least for the last 12 years or so.
Like, they're perennially, like, it was one of the first couple shows we did, and I tried I was trying to compliment the Guardians, but I think it was more of an insult than anything. But, like, the Guardians are perennially second until, like, September. And that's when they win the division. I think you had a joke. I was like, "Oh, don't worry, Jared," or "Don't worry, Eric. They've been first plenty of times too." I was like, "Well, yeah, there's that." But, like, rarely do you see them below third in the standings outside of, like, April.
But one of the things that's so frustrating about this is that the Tigers, since AJ Hinch has been a manager, I've talked about this. They always play very well to end the season, but this year they're just not. Like, that's part of why this is. It's not like this is a thing. It's like Tigers should be playing so much better than they are, but they're not because they're garbage. Right. They're secretly bad. I'm not convinced they weren't just an average team masquerading as a contender this whole time.
Not for over 150. Like,
they were too good for too long.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't.
I think what you're seeing is you're seeing the worst version of a good team. Like they're playing their worst version of baseball at the worst time.
That's what. Yeah, exactly. That's the. Like they're looking like the team I expected them to be at the start of the season, right? Where they're just struggling so much offensively. That's the problem. Like pitching, we're injured as hell. So like I can excuse that because we don't have Reese Olson, we don't have Jackson Jobe, we don't have Alex Cobb because he never existed. He was just a mirage.
just took his check and ran.
But like, I mean, so I can excuse the poor pitching because we are very injured there. But offensively, they are performing at the level that I thought they were going to do, which concerns me because I thought they had taken a step up.
Why did Kwan swing at that? That's like the worst. Did he just swing at 2 terrible pitches in a row?
Yes. But he moved the runner to third.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay. All right.
This is just a scheduled.
Because that one had to be on purpose, right? Somebody was telling him with like a gun to his back to swing, right? Like,
no.
This was just scheduled. Tigers will score a run or gain a lead or tie the game, and then the next inning they give up runs. This is how it works.
I think Kwan got a little bit anxious there. And oh.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh. Oh, so close.
Oh,
George
man.
Valera.
Oh, my.
He is fired up, too.
Goodness.
Oh, Parker.
That would have been a hell of a play.
I got to tell you, when they brought up Valera at the start of the month, I thought that was just kind of like, this guy's fought through injuries. He's not quite been what we thought he'd be in the minors. Let's just do this guy a solid and bring him up. And, you know, he'll play every so often. He's contributed in a way that I'm kind of wasn't expecting. And, I mean, biggest home run of his life right there.
Yeah, it was.
We're
I believe his
cursed.
second career Major League home run.
Only explanation, we're just fucking cursed. What did I say? We get a lead or we tie the game, and then we immediately give up runs. Come on. Also, my game is now desynced, and I don't know where we are.
Just a wall scraper. I mean, I have Ramirez 1-0 with 5 seconds on the pitch clock.
I have him. Okay.
That can't be right. Valera with... That's more than... All right, I got to see. What is the ballpark? And if it's...
I mean, it's got to be Progressive Field.
It has to be.
Yeah.
That has to be a weird quirk.
That's bullshit. Get out of here with their fraud home runs. Boo.
It had a 660 batting average.
Comerica holds that fraud home run.
That is so... That's kind of weird to me. I never would have thought Progressive would have one of those.
Yeah, I didn't think Progressive would have that.
Like Target Field has one in right field.
Probably because it's a dead center. Probably because it's like that's right where center and right. Probably those fields will have 400 there.
I mean, that was 393, and in right center. Like that's a good poke.
Yeah, it's not like it was 326.
Right.
You know, at a right field wall that's 325 or something.
That sounds weirdly specific and pointed. I wonder what stadium you could be talking about for that.
You know, we should all give Yankee Stadium a hard time because it's, at best, a mid-stadium with a really horrible right field. But
Agreed.
There is a ball in Target Field that is shorter in right field than in Yankee Stadium. And it's
over the overhang, right?
Over the flower boxes. If it's a pop-up, it can hit there and be a 1 out of 30, and it's not Yankee Stadium.
To be fair, I think the Guardians hit like 5 of those this past.
Yeah, and it happens a lot against the Twins because you just see the right fielder like ready to catch it, and he's just like, oh. Stupid flower boxes.
This is the bullshit I have to deal with playing the Guardians. Oh, we score, and then we immediately give up the lead on a 1 out of 30 ballparks home run that Parker had his glove on.
That wasn't even a bad pitch.
That was a good curveball down and away. His glove hit that.
Oh, Parker, you were so close.
Oh, dude.
Our completely impartial announcers not celebrating at all.
Yeah, definitely not falling out of their chair. You can see. Oh, Manzardo just like threw out his back with that swing.
Well, because
I don't
everyone's
like.
going to be able to hit Flaherty now because now Flaherty is rattled and annoyed. So
This is just my
he's going to be
personal
throwing shit
theory,
down the middle.
but I think Manzardo's playing with some injuries or something. Like he's not moving around very well, and he's a big kind of lumbering guy to begin with. But just I don't know. I think he's got something going on that he's playing through. That's pure speculation, reckless speculation, if you will. But it's the way he kind of runs the bases lately.
I mean, he certainly doesn't run gracefully anyway, so it's not like you could view his running style and think, yeah, that's a healthy guy anyway. So
Yeah,
you can probably
I might
manage.
just be getting tricked by that, honestly. But it just seems to me like maybe something's going on.
I mean, it seems like every team at the end of the year has a guy that you either think was injured or had no idea that gets a cleanup in his knee,
Yeah,
at the start of the offseason.
it's the cliche. Well, they're all over 162. Everybody's got something going on.
Yep. I honestly don't know
Oh,
if pitchers can do it. That could have been crushed.
Kyle, you missed your pitch, man. That was it.
That's the ball that should have been a home run.
Yeah.
It's also not a great location. That's better, but that's not a great location.
See, Flaherty gets frustrated and he just throws shit down the middle.
I'm just gonna throw it now.
Yep.
He's like, all right, you're going to keep foul this off, but then he gets a home run. Like, come on, dude.
Went to the Aroldis Chapman School for just throw it, I guess.
Yeah, that whole thing is weird. Not only the story, but like the whole Buster Olney getting mad at John Boy. Which who believes Chapman? Anyone?
No,
No.
but I just think he didn't want to answer the question. Like
Yeah.
he didn't
Yeah.
want to give up. He didn't want to give up whatever he's got going on that's working for him right now.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I was watching a Trevor May video, and
That was a strike.
I swung at it, I guess. It's not showing
Yeah,
me the
he must have
replays.
offered at it.
They're
Sorry,
not
go
showing
ahead.
the replay, so it's not
Like-
close, I'm assuming.
Trevor May has a theory that Chapman was telling the truth during the quote, but didn't mean he clearly had been spotting his fastball, but he was like something clicked when he heard the pitch com saying like inside like he committed to it essentially like, oh, I do really want to throw this inside, and it clicked with him mentally. Maybe,
I feel like I
but
watched the John
no.
Boy video where he debunked it and whatever, and he said something similar, like audibly hearing inside maybe did something for Chapman that maybe he wasn't getting from like hand signals or trying to visual. I can
Right.
see that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Certainly better than just like I'm just gonna rip back and throw it, because like not for nothing, even when they did the fingers, you were still telling you where to throw it.
Yeah.
Like I think it's really just one of those. Okay, so I think of this more for football because I listen to Jared Goff gets an interview on 97.1 every week, and a lot of the times he's asked all these stupid questions about like, well, how did you know this defense read to know to play this play? And he always gives them like half-assed bullshit, non-answer, right? Because like, okay, he's not gonna tell you guys, like that's not something that he's gonna
Right.
tell everyone, so everyone in the future who they play knows how to avoid that thing. I think it's just one of those things where like athletes are asked questions that they don't want to tell the other team's things, so they just give some
Right.
bullshit response. Yeah, it's really. Well, I'm glad Sparty is going to scoring out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it. They are incapable of it. Hello. You good?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. After a while, I get this weird static from my audio that I have to keep refreshing. So
Mm.
apologies for that, but I'm good now.
Yeah. I was just saying I don't have to worry about this game anymore because it's already lost.
We got 6 innings left.
Tigers have no
That's true.
clutch right now. They have. Do you want to know how many innings the Tigers have been leading in this past week? Not many. Very few.
3. I
Yeah.
guess 3.
Something probably around there. They were leading for a couple innings in one of the Braves games. They were leading for
We're
like
winning
an
last
inning
night.
against the Guardians. They were leading last night for a little bit. But yeah, they don't. They probably got like a game's worth of leading innings, if that, because
In
they
a
just. Yeah, it's.
Not to put this thought into your
You're gonna
head,
put
but
a
like,
thought.
how weird will it be if, like, let's just say this Tigers team collapses, and like next year they do what the Twins do and further collapse,
Oh,
and
God.
the play that did it is a hike from the pitcher to the
That's
first
not.
baseman.
That wasn't the turning point for this. That's what the.
I know, but like it seemed
Started
like
a
that
long
would be
time
the
ago.
It's going to be
This-
the mascot for it,
that
though.
was when the collapse was full on. Like it was.
This started when.
Oh.
If you want. What?
There you go. Sharp
Oh,
signal.
I'm behind by like a good few seconds now. There we go.
750 batting average, I bet. Oh, 970. Look at
Bibey's
Yeah,
making me a little nervous.
Don't worry, he's gonna get a double play and then a strikeout here. Book it. Yeah, I'm like 4 seconds behind you guys, it seems. But, I'll just look at the Savant, that'll tell me. Alright, explore target data.
Riley Green can stay hot.
He's not hot. He got 1 hit. That's not.
That's all it takes. 35 home runs. I don't think I would have called that at the start of the
I
year.
will say that ball he hit out last night. 1, it was an absolute laser. But 2, it couldn't have been put on a tee any better. Like, it was right down the middle.
Yeah. That was a. Right. He's so
Ow.
good, guys.
Ooh.
I got
that-
hand and stomach. Luckily, I didn't get a little bit
Yeah.
lower.
Ooh.
I was about to say he's lucky you got hand and
Yeah.
stomach too.
Hand didn't feel good, though. He's still favoring that hand. Good time to steal.
Yeah.
Cork's not very fast, though, I imagine.
No, he's not really. No,
This
he
is
got.
what-
Remember the first game last week? He got caught on the bases, and we would have won that
Oh,
game. if he
yeah,
had
that
it.
was an absolute gift.
Like,
forgot about
what are
that.
we doing? That's just one
And
of
Bibey-
those things. That's just.
Bibey knows it, too, so he threw over
Yeah.
just to be safe.
Like, if he didn't get thrown out, because I think we scored a run there, or we got a hit, and he would have scored, and we would have won that game.
Essentially,
So
yeah.
that's just another one of those things where just this team is falling apart at the seams. We're cursed, honestly. Some Etsy witch got to us.
See, I think you mentioned this in the show on Sunday, but like, if you would have told Lee in February that the Tigers would be fighting for first place in August or in
In the
September,
last week of the season.
That would have been
in the
great.
last week of the season,
It's just the series of events that led to this that are insane. That's just
and it's not even the series. It's been
Yeah.
3 weeks. Like it is like yes, you have painted like they've been showing. There's been cracks in this armor since the All-Star break, and that's completely fair. But they're not this bad. And then it's so weird how 2 years in a row there have been near like locks, 95% teams with 95 plus chances to make the playoffs, and back-to-back years they might collapse.
Dude,
It's
last
so
year we
weird.
had a 0.2% chance to make the playoffs. We make the playoffs. This year we have a 99.9% chance to make the playoffs. We're not going to make the playoffs. Like, come on.
Right. And I think the Twins at their highest were like at 95
They were up
something
there.
in August 18th or something like that. It was very it's weird to me.
So if the
All this
pattern
tells me is-
continues, that means Cleveland's going to collapse next year, right? And then the Royals would pull up, or maybe the White Sox.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, that's how it works. The pattern,
Yeah.
you know, twice with the coincidence, but if it happens again, it's the third time, you know.
What's up,
Hey,
Sam?
how you guys doing?
Doing well. Lee is doing so well.
I'm dying
after-
inside, and I'm also trying to
Yeah.
work on my cheat sheet for tomorrow's exam.
Well, hey,
Go ahead and look at that Valera home run and see how excited she was to see
Yeah,
it.
I want to
Lee-
die.
Lee, at least your face is intact.
Oh. So hard.
And it has not been 24 hours yet for crying.
The mourning period has not passed for us to be allowed to make those jokes.
I did not see Stephen Fry catching another bullet 2 days in a row. Just
A
another
second
stray.
strike has hit David Fry.
Jesus.
All right. That was dotted, but not a strike.
That is a
Wow.
Oh, Sam, just in case you're ahead, our pitch count, it's Perez at the plate with a 3-1 count.
I'm watching this. I'm tuning in on the high seas. So
Ooh, there we go.
You're on a boat?
like
you mean on the
as
high
in I'm
seas?
pirated.
Piracy.
Uncle Rob is listening,
all right.
man. Don't say that.
Oh,
Yeah, he's already kicked us off YouTube already tonight. So let's.
All right, McKinstry. Okay. Zach, come on. Do this for me. You've had one clutch home run against the Guardians in the past 365 days. Give me another one.
Did he?
Well, he had a game-tying home run in the 4th game of the ALDS. So that's within the past 365 days. Man, if he had won that game, that would have been his Donnie Kelly moment. That would have been. Because in 2011, against the Yankees, in Game 5 of the ALDS, Jim Leland puts Don Kelly at second in the lineup for whatever reason, which is like insane. But he hits a leadoff home run, and then that's like the difference in the game.
Because somebody
And it
was doing this in the outfield.
We got Angels in the outfield out there?
Basically. It has been way too long since I've seen that movie. I need to get that.
by the way, why is this game going
How
so
is that a
slowly?
strike?
Why is
So
this
what?
game going so slowly?
Well, it started at 7:15.
It is kind of crawling. Because, there's been a few guys on base. There's only been like 1 or 2 quick innings.
When did this
It
game
It also
start?
started.
7:15.
It also started late. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
okay.
7:15, 7:20.
Oh, yeah, there was a
Oh.
delay. Yeah. First pitch was at 7:50, was 45 minutes
Yeah,
late.
it was raining.
Yeah, it was.
Which, fun fact, so just to buy time, we pulled up an old game, and it turns out you can't just watch a game from 2013 and have it on in the
Got him.
background.
Oh,
Oh, what an arm!
Oh.
That's a challenge, though.
Oh, he's not. Yeah, he's out. But
is he?
Is he?
I don't think he's safe. I think he was just.
Also, Arias has a cannon.
Yeah, he does.
Jesus.
Zach is fast enough that he could have made it, but I think he was out.
He beat that, I think.
Oh, Cleveland's
I
challenging.
think he's safe.
Nah, he beat that. That's
Oh,
a
he
stupid
did.
challenge.
Let's
he's
go.
Oh, well, yeah, because Manzardo barely
That's a
caught
dumb
it.
challenge. That he's so safe.
Yeah. Rocchio. Fun.
Playing on.
I don't know if you probably didn't see the feed, but Rocchio's just did like like.
Okay, no, they're not challenging it.
Oh, he was safe. Okay.
I thought for sure he was out.
Get a hit, Dingler.
Maybe I'm just depressed and not optimistic. Dude, after the Lions game on Monday night, I was floating on air, and then of course the Tigers had to come in and ruin it. But I still got the Lions big win, so got that going for me.
Oh yeah, one sec. Savant, got to refresh Savant.
Oh, Savant's behind. Didn't even notice. What was the expected batting average on that fielder's choice?
Yeah, all right. Well, Savant's taking a rest right now. What the hell is Vizcat? What? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
This is exciting. What is going on
All right,
here?
this is also ahead of me, too. Okay. That's a... Whoa.
Spoiler
Vizcast.
alert.
Well, it's always going to be ahead, because I put it behind intentionally, so...
All right, so, like, not for nothing. This was not here at the start of the VOD. Like, we have to be one of the first people to see this Vizcast.
We are the beta test.
You can
okay?
also,
not
look,
here
you can
at the
go
start of the
back and pause and jump to live.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that.
All right, we're doing that then. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's awesome. All right,
So
I love
it's
this.
combining the, oh my god, this is something.
Now watch. This is probably going to be real slow. Like, plays behind, but I don't care.
Streamers encounter technology.
Yeah, look at that.
Streamers encounter MLB Game Day.
Isn't that true? Because, like, we were just watching and then, like, ooh, look at the pretty
Mhm.
graphics. And we all were like, holy crap, guys, this is the best thing ever.
Rob, you guys
Of
are
course,
cooking with
Tigers
this one,
couldn't
man.
score
Nice job.
because we are incapable of scoring. Good time.
All right. One sec. I have to go let the dog out, or else I'm going to have a very cranky wife. So I do not want that to happen. I'll be right back.
Oh, this is fancy. Damn. I need a... Yeah, this biostats exams, that could be hard. I'm just covering my bases. Columns are variables come in different formats, data types. Yeah, okay. This is a quantitative data type. Well, this is a categorical data type. All right.
I'm so glad that I don't have to take tests.
Yeah, for this
Oh,
I get
boy.
a...
Oh no, I'm missing the Golden Bachelor.
My condolences, Sam.
Yeah. I don't. Oh, I guess. Okay, yeah. I guess tonight is the new season of Survivor. That is something I do legitimately watch.
How many seasons of Survivor has there been now?
This
That's
is
like
the
50.
this is the 49th season of
Wow.
Survivor.
They just keep cranking them out.
They do 2 a year, so like they do a fall season
There we
and
go.
a spring season. So it's been on since 2000. So they're gonna have a big. It did not. There was no Survivor during the pandemic, so there's gonna be a big anniversary coming up next season, which. They're bringing back some old favorites who are not favorites of mine, and I'm kind of not 100% pleased with the decisions that were made on that.
I'm so sick of this Cleveland team bunting all the time. Get a real hit.
Field the baseball, and particularly, hopefully, not between your legs.
It's a line drive in the book.
Yep. I do get a little frustrated with that. I know, Lee, you're joking, but like, you get this. I think the sabermetrics are great. I'm for them. I use them. I'm not old man yells at cloud entirely, but sometimes literally just like fielding the baseball, doing the right things on the field matters. And yeah, putting the ball in play more often, allow yourself for the opportunity for variance to happen, and good things can happen. I just you see it a lot with the Yankees. I mean, you saw it in the World Series
Mhm.
last year, where like, sorry guys, you got to catch the ball occasionally. Just trying to bludgeon to death the other team with home runs isn't the entirety of this game, as much as we've been partially led to believe it is now. So sorry for the old head take, but
No, I mean you're right. It's
I
a
think it's part
very
of the
good way
game.
of playing baseball that I like. It's just so fucking annoying playing it 12, 13 times a year.
At the same time, I acknowledge the game's a lot easier if you get dudes that can hit the ball over the fence. Like that's part of the deal. Ah,
It's it's just a very annoying
swing and a
play
miss on a
style.
ball that could have been hit.
Ooh, there we go.
Flaherty challenged him, got away with it.
How do you guys feel about the robo umps coming?
ABS, yes, bring it. We've already had a few calls today. We're like, yep, bring on the ABS.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
As I
glad it's a
said,
challenge.
this needed to happen a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm glad it's a challenge system as opposed to being every single pitch. I want catcher framing to still matter.
Same.
Like, based on the tangent I just had, like, I want more things, more ways that players can affect games than just hitting home runs and preventing home runs. I want catcher framing to exist. But,
I hate the 3-2 outcomes
for
thing. I like.
Yeah. For really egregious calls or for very imperative calls during the course of a game, I'm glad a challenge doesn't exist. It's existed in tennis for however long as it's existed now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's past time. I'm glad they're doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Get rid of the egregious stuff. Get rid of the potentially game-changing stuff.
Yeah.
And if it's like just outside and with bases on and 2 outs or something, like challenge that shit. Don't let a bad call ruin a game.
And it's another opportunity to provide strategy to the game. How do you use your challenges? When do you use them? Should you use it now? Should you use it later? Who, like you were talking about earlier, Lee, who do you empower on your team to make those decisions? Because it's got to be the player on the field,
Yeah.
Like I imagine for the Guardians, Jose and Kwan, I'm pretty much certain will have carte blanche to do what they want to do. Beyond that, I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, it is. It is going to be very interesting. But like I said in the, like I said in the Discord, I am very much looking forward to the first player to challenge a call and be completely wrong, and then just be memed on for the rest of time. Can't wait.
Oh, me too.
It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be a pitcher.
It's for sure going to be. It's going to be a pitcher, or it's not going to be a catcher. I think I'd place 60% pitcher, 40% batter in my.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pitcher.
It's just going to be so funny. I cannot wait for the first player, and then that's just what he's known for a little bit, and then just every time another player messes up, we're always go, oh, he's pulling a blank. Can't wait.
I'm trying to think of like who would be an opening day starter next year that like is a little bit of a hothead or a little bit kind of full of himself, or like who would be that guy on opening day next year?
Ooh. Garrett Cole.
I'm kind of drawing a blank.
Garrett Cole might.
Oh, that's a good one.
Enough.
That's a good one.
I don't know if he'd be the opening day starter though. Is the problem. But I was just thinking of aces.
He's the right like archetype. You've got the right idea for sure.
Yeah, trying to think of the. I'm trying to think of every team's ace and see which one would be. Framber, my idol. Oh,
Framber's a good one. Way to
That's
stay
weird.
with that, Gabe.
What the hell was that? Weird.
Sniper.
Why did Arius try and even get to there? I feel like weird. All right.
Something happened to my camera. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I
but-
wondered if that was intentional or
Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on here.
weird. You tried unplugging it, and plugging it back in again.
It is built into the computer, Lee.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. I was wondering if it was that or if you had an external one. Yeah, I got an external one. So
Mm.
I got monitors. All right, Meadows, redeem yourself a little bit here. Whoa.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I hit something. Oh, there we go.
Ah.
I was on the wrong monitor screen.
Oops.
I'm trying to.
I'm still trying to think of who the pitcher would be. I'm
Yeah.
not being very
Paul
successful.
Skeens.
Is he
Eh,
kind of like exuberant enough that he would be the guy?
I don't know. He's got the personality of a cheese sandwich. I don't know if he'd really.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's fighting words. Hold
I
on,
know, he's he's very
I gotta
low.
get up real quick.
I kind of agree with you though, Lee. He's not like a lot of the stuff around him does a lot of the heavy lifting for him as a personality.
Like Livy, like it's all about Livy Dune, and
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen him smile. Like,
yeah. You think he'd smile all the time, but granted, he plays for the Pirates, so maybe not.
yeah.
How about Alcantara to be the guy?
Oh, maybe. See, he's not a starter, but Flaherty definitely would be. He would definitely challenge something, and that'd be very wrong. He wouldn't be that opening day guy, though.
All right, so how's the Vizcast?
It is fun.
Well, we can alert the Baja men that we now know who indeed let the dogs out, but it was Eric.
Oh, sorry, I was about to say, like, what?
Never mind,
very,
everybody.
very confused. Yes, it was me. Also, that one,
Stupid humor on my part. Sorry, everybody.
took me a second.
People don't appreciate my 25-year-old references.
So you may need to explain that joke also. That wasn't going to be my other point. Just, the Bajan men are known for one song, and it's that one. So if you don't know that, look them up, kids. They were interesting.
I don't know if that song's made it to TikTok yet, but maybe it should.
No, but it'll probably randomly get, like, it'll have a trending dance in the next, like, 5 years. When it'll
I
come
do very
back.
much like the sliding ground out mid fit is very.
This is nice.
Yeah, I mean, this is much better than any other Gamecast. Because I also, like, I love the little stick figures in the center, too. Like, if you can't watch the game, you can kind of see, like, their route and all that. That full center, or that full field view.
Whenever we're recording during when the Guardians are playing, I usually have game day up. I might have to switch to this instead. This is nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's all, if you watch MLB TV, it's like, these graphics, like, with Flaherty and the changeup, like, you see these graphics quite a bit in between, like, innings. It'll show, like, the bat speed and all that, pitches thrown, that type of stuff. So, like, it's kind of cool that they're putting it on here.
All right, I need Kerry Carpenter to hit a home run, and then we can see how it looks on this.
This is still only a one-run game.
Yeah, but Tigers
Yes.
have lost it. They're bullpen is going to fall apart, and they don't have any ability to clutch. So, yeah.
That's only true. Like clutch, you're only not clutch until you're clutch.
They've been
and I know that makes no
pathetic
sense,
the past
but
week and a half. So, yeah.
Many people out there that don't think clutch is even a thing. So
I am one of them. I think you can have players that have the ability to stay within themselves in a big moment, but I don't believe they rise up to the moment.
I think that's fair.
Other players fail the moment.
I think
go
that's
back and
probably
forth.
accurate.
I go back and forth, honestly. I don't know.
I believe players, they're better at not being more nervous than the other players.
Yeah.
Like other players play worse. They're just being themselves.
That translates into performing better and being clutch or not.
To me, it doesn't. You're just able to like stay in the moment where like a pitcher who's nervous is going to throw a pitch, and if you're just able to be yourself, I don't think you're going to over or underperform your baseline ability. It's just going to have. You're just going to be that player, and it's going to happen in a big moment. And let's say you have 5 big moments and 10 at bats. Well, you're going to be clutch the rest of your life.
All the kind of the analysis I had seen for kind of those kind of clutch doesn't exist type things always had like batting average in them or kind of the standard stats. A couple years ago I did an analysis for one of the sites I was writing for at the time where I used the StatCast data, thinking maybe I'd get a different result. So let's actually measure like the expected batting averages of these type scenarios. And no, I got to the same conclusion, is that you can't replicate. The same guys aren't the top people every year at like runners in scoring position situations.
Yeah.
So I do think there is something to, Eric, what you're saying, where certain guys maybe just don't rattle as easily as others, but specifically rising to a certain occasion, I'm with you. It doesn't really exist. I think it's kind of like, I think a lot of times managers, I don't know that they can necessarily help players be better than they actually are, but a bad manager can certainly make somebody worse, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. A manager just has to like literally just maintain a clubhouse to be a manager and not like suck. You just hold the clubhouse. Other than that, like even to make pitching decisions, a lot of them are just looking at a chart now.
And so many of those decisions are, consensus amongst, player, the coaching staff, whoever's involved from the front office, etc. I think there are very few managers that are unilaterally making those decisions anymore.
I remember this is a long time, and this is where I first started getting off the nobody's actually clutch train. Is like Derek Jeter, like is Mr. November, right? Like, but he played in like 100 and something odd playoff games, so you have a decent sample of it, and his playoff numbers are nearly identical to his regular season.
What the hell was that throw? That almost ended up in center field. What the hell?
Rocchio is not a good base stealer too, so I'm glad he made it.
He overslid the base by quite a bit.
If that was a good throw, I don't think he makes it, honestly.
No green light for Kwan 3-0. Boo.
Bring in the bunts. Worked last night.
Bunts are annoying.
I'll never expect it. Is that in the gap? It's in the gap.
Ooh. Yeah, it is.
Yep. And there it goes. Woo!
Just unbelievable.
This team is falling apart.
I think this team has fallen apart.
Yeah. They are.
Really good.
I mean, to be fair, they're still falling though, so like Lee's not wrong.
They're still going. I'm not convinced they're going to win another game this season.
So Sam, next year are the Royals going to have an improbable comeback against the Guardians?
You know what? I think next year the Royals are just gonna take the cake. They're gonna have it. And they're just gonna hold on to it. They're gonna say this is our cake, and they just keep it to themselves.
Sam, is your camera off right now because you're eating cake?
No, it is not.
Oh.
I need to think of a food right in front of me.
He mentioned it twice.
Wow, we're
So I
bringing
was like,
Bolton in already. Jeez.
this may be
Oh.
nothing, but when I noticed that 3 balls hit in that inning, all were center field or opposite field. Kathis flew out to left. Rocchio hit a single up the middle, and then Kwan's ball was to the left center field gap. So good approaches. I don't know if Flaherty was maybe getting a little predictable, pitching outside or whatnot, but
Yeah, wouldn't put it past him.
I say it more to give the guards credit there. Hey, right on cue.
Yeah, I was about to say now they're going to show us the spray chart.
Look at that home run. Look at that majestic home run.
It looks a little bit more impressive, like with that view, rather than this wall scraper that barely
Yeah,
went
the
over
1
his
out of 30
medals as
ballpark.
well.
It was 396 feet.
1 out of 30.
I was about to say it was a poke, like it was.
The exit philo on that thing. Watch, it was like
It was
97.
like 101, I think. I think it was 101 if I remember right. Maybe
look
not.
it up. I'll pull it. Oh, no, Savant
I think
is.
Sam wants to be let back in.
Oh, where to?
Oh, is he
He's
not
not
in?
showing. He's not showing up for me to add him
He
in.
disappeared.
Like I can't even. I pull up the sources thing. He's not there. I can hear it. Maybe my internet.
No, it
is-
made this. I mean, it made the sound
Yeah.
for and then he dropped
Sam,
out.
if you're here, we assume that you're here. I can't see you to add you in.
We're here in spirit.
Also, Savant is not loading for me, so maybe my internet is just.
Savant's having problems, man. Except for apparently this wonderful, what's this called?
The
The
Vizcast.
Vizcast. All the bandwidth went to the Vizcast.
There we go.
Hey,
Everything
I
else
just
broke.
tried resetting my permissions on my thing, so
Yeah.
I just.
Is Holton going to stay in the bullpen? Is Holton going to stay in the bullpen
Yeah, he's a
next year?
bullpen guy. He's also a lefty, so that gives him a. We don't have a lot of those.
Wasn't he a starter though at the start of
No,
this year?
he's been
Or
an
no?
opener.
Who am I thinking of?
Montero, Keter Montero, maybe.
No, it was like a rookie. I
Troy
thought it was-
Melton.
I don't know. Maybe I'm insane.
Troy Melton. That's who you're thinking of. He's the rookie.
Yes,
I
probably.
mean, he's not going to be in the bullpen. He's going to be a starter next year, presumably, because he's good. I love him. He's yeah.
Have the Tigers given any indication who's going to start tomorrow?
Let me look. I don't know if it's.
It's probably one of those. It depends on who
it's
gets
it's
used
my
tonight kind of
it's
things.
my favorite player TBA.
So,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
okay.
listed as TBD.
I'm a little surprised they didn't.
In Detroit, do they just list it as chaos if they're not going to announce it?
Well, the Royals were officially eliminated today. Yeah,
Were they?
R.I.P.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. I'll take a team that gets eliminated with 5 games left to go in the season, as opposed to a team that gets eliminated with 55 games left to go in the season.
Who could you be talking about?
The
I saw this
Royals
also-
of my youth is who I'm talking about.
Oh, fair enough.
I just want this.
Your youth or like the 5 years ago?
Both.
I just want the season to be over with already. I'm so done.
Oh, 5 more days.
I still think both these teams are making the playoffs.
I do too.
We're not going to win another game.
And that's what's going to be funny. It's 0-0, and
Just again next week doing this exact same thing.
Yeah,
Same teams.
They can't beat this team. It's not going to happen. They cannot beat this team. I don't know why you guys get off on trying to make this work. They cannot win. They do not know how to win. They are ass, and they cannot beat the Guardians.
Houston's a dumpster fire right now too. Like they're not making the playoffs.
Houston's been pretty bad.
We play Boston next week. You know who we're competing with for a wild card spot? Boston. We're gonna lose the wild card spot to Boston because we can't beat them because we can't win a single game.
Houston's the odd team out here. Now Detroit might become
not if the Tigers just
6
have forgotten how to win. No, you know who the Astros play
next?
There's
4 innings of baseball left to go, Lee. I mean,
you know who the Astros play next? They play the Athletics and then they play the Angels. Okay,
they lost to the Athletics last night.
Yeah,
they're not gonna lose out because the Tigers are gonna lose out. The Tigers aren't gonna be able to win a single fucking game. And then after that, what's the point? Because we're going to use Scooble in the last day, and then, okay, great, we made the wild card. We can't use Scooble in the wild card now. So we're just going to get swept in the wild card.
That might be true. That part might be true.
Well, no, because there's a couple games off. Like, there's like a day or so off between the wild card, right?
Scooble will be able to pitch in the wild card series.
It'll probably be like a game 3.
I don't think so.
But...
No, if Scooble has to pitch Sunday, the 28th, the first game is on the 30th. And then
if that's not a do or die game, they won't pitch Scooble.
I think the point is it's going to be a do or die game.
It's going to be a do or die game.
I'm saying if that is not a do or die game, Scooble is not pitching.
Right.
That's right, but it's going to be because we can't win. This team is incapable of winning because they are ass.
Lee, I know you have a ton of concerns, so I apologize for adding another one to them. But do you have any concern that Scooble might be a little messed up in the head after what happened yesterday?
I am concerned. Yeah, hopefully he was able to clear his. He went to the hospital last night or today. Yeah, he did. He got a ride from Stephen Vogt apparently. So hopefully he's able to
really?
Yeah. There was a story written on. I didn't read it, but he hitched a ride with Vogt to the hospital. I'm guessing last night. Hopefully he's able to clear his conscience, but
I can think of someone who's a little bit more messed up in the head.
Oh no, I agree. I
agree. Yes, poor Stephen Fry or David Fry.
Stephen Fry is the British actor.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the actor. Never mind. Yeah, David Fry. Man, just.
But also at the same time, losing in the playoffs. In Game 5 off of a grand slam didn't mess him up. So, but this is a different kind of getting messed up.
The stupidest take I saw on the internet today was that, the Guardians played the Lane Thomas grand slam before the 6th inning yesterday. You think that rattled Scooble? No.
You know what that made him do? That made him circle May 30th on his calendar for 7 months, and then he went and pitched a damn near perfect game.
If that rattled Scooble, he needs to go work at Target.
Yeah.
There's a 0% chance that rattled.
I entirely agree.
Sam, who did that pitch really rattle?
Oh, for God's sake.
Do you like how I blame Sam for the joke while I'm actually making it? That's
all right, brilliant. Comedy comes in threes, guys.
I still don't think we're at 24 hours yet. It's probably close now, actually.
So, did you watch that inning at all, Sam, last night?
I watched a little bit of it here and there. I didn't see when the actual injury took place.
When did you? What did you think of Scooble's hike?
The Lions need to give him a contract.
Do they? It was
No,
nowhere near.
Hogan Hatton is the best long snapper in the league. He's not giving up his job to anyone.
Ooh.
Oh, Ben, he left.
No, I'm still here. I'm just
Okay.
having camera issues. I don't know why it keeps disabling my camera.
Okay, no, it is past 24 hours. I'm looking at the timestamp of the Discord.
All right.
Eric put in that Fry got hit in the face at 8:11 p.m. yesterday, so it has been 24 hours. So
Okay.
Well, then
You're in
have
luck,
at it, I
Sam.
guess.
go nuts. Oh my god. This is just a slow death for the Tigers. It's just depressing to watch.
I don't know how slow it's been though.
I think it's been a pretty quick death.
This has been this has been a shotgun blast in the last 2 weeks.
That's fair.
I think what was it, September
but just
10th? The Guardians were 9 games back.
Every game is just a slow death.
Hey, there we go. Another opposite field.
Green is swinging it better.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Torque is like the only guy who's been good the past week and a half.
Ooh, look
Like-
at that nice little graphic. That
Ooh,
106.
that's a fun little one. Look at that.
This is a very well produced little
It is.
game day alternative here.
I have to stay off the internet, but I'm also addicted
Yes.
and sick in the head. But I've seen so many bad takes on just, especially turning on Riley Green. Like, look, his comment last night was bad, right? But that doesn't mean we rebuild from scratch. Come on, that's
No, that was the 2010. That was like the 2020s.
I don't know. If you guys don't want an outfielder that's at 35 home runs, I'd be happy to
exactly.
have him take him off your hands.
That's my
I'm sure
point.
Sam
I
would
don't-
too, for that matter.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if he strikes out so much. He's hitting 35 home runs.
Right.
And with 110 RBIs, I think, up to now, or 100 plus, that's a player you keep. It's just the problem is he strikes out a ton, and the rest of the lineup also strikes out a ton.
That's the modern
you need
game,
to,
though.
You need to add players who don't strike out a ton. You don't get rid of your best player just because he's striking out a ton. And he's probably the worst in terms of strikeout percentage, but he's also your best slugger. You don't stop it. But I need to stay off the internet. I have a problem.
Staying off the internet's good advice for anybody, in my opinion.
I try,
In general.
but I'm not very good at it.
Oh, can't hear the pitch come.
I do the quiet the crowd like it's an NFL game.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh,
Mason. 5, he's fired up.
yeah, he
I
is.
was thinking for the next episode, for the teams who are not going to be in the playoffs, we maybe do like a little off-season preview. Eric
Good.
and
Yeah.
or Lee.
I
I don't know
this is
what
why I
opinion
suggest
and or
that
is a
the trolley. I think that's
Yeah.
the only. You weren't even serious about that suggestion. You
I was
just-
about to say, I think that was that one. She just
wanna
wanted
annoy
to.
me.
Yeah. No, but
You know,
I was just thinking we do like a little thing about who's not going to be on the team next year, who we'd like to see on the team next year.
Maybe
right,
one
stuff
week
like that.
after, because I feel like next one will be
Mm.
right before the playoffs start. So maybe
That's
super
true.
deeper into the playoffs.
That's
Cool.
true.
And not for the Twins, I think the list is going to be shorter of who's going to be on the team next
Well,
year.
yeah.
I don't know why Bibby's so pleased with himself. It's not like it's hard to strike out any of these players right now. They're gonna swing at everything.
God,
That's
Tigers
the
aren't
downer.
Tigers aren't winning with that attitude, Lee.
That's not the
Well,
same.
they struck out 19 times yesterday. Okay, this is insane. They're. I can't say that they're not trying because they are. That's the problem. They're trying too hard and they're just
I-
swinging at garbage.
I feel like you're trying to build yourself way down, so if the Tigers do come back, you can get like the even more of a high.
I don't want to be disappointed.
Like
I'm not going to give myself hope just to be crushed later on. I'm trying to convince myself that I don't care and this team is garbage so that I don't have to be disappointed later. That's the honest.
But I also feel like you deep down this team is not actually garbage. They're just playing terribly right now.
It has to be garbage. In a month when
they're playing like garbage, but they're not. If you want a garbage team, let me address you to One Twins Way, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Look,
don't ask me,
Carl. Don't ask me now. You're gonna have to ask me a month from now when I'm a little bit removed from this disaster and
when they're holding a World Series trophy.
Of a team. They're not. Shut up! Stop it. They're not going. They're not getting into the playoffs. Let's stop it.
I don't know if anybody saw it, but Josh Naylor just played hero for the Mariners tonight.
Mm-hmm.
How big of a hero are we talking?
Bases clearing double when they were down 3-1. Took the lead. Ooh. I did put it in the Discord group if anybody wanted to look, but yes.
I saw that he did get a hit. I didn't see what it was though.
And not for nothing, like Seattle's fan base could use some highlights. Like they've been tortured for a while.
Yeah, but related for next episode, I mean, depending on if the Tigers make the playoffs or not, maybe it's a different conversation. But I do want to spend some time talking about the Tigers' collapse in terms of like what the fuck needs to change, because something's got to change, man. It's like,
I mean, yes.
I don't know. Like, there's so many people.
I got a feeling, and if we want to do something else, anything, but this upcoming Sunday might be another live reaction kind of situation based on when we're recording. It's basically the end of the season.
Yeah, Tigers play Boston at 3 p.m. on Sunday.
Everybody plays at 3 on Sunday, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'll be free.
Should be free, yeah.
Not that we have to record it. I'm just whenever we can is good.
Yeah. I just want the season to be over with so I can forget about the Tigers and just move on, look forward to next year, and focus on the Lions without feeling guilty about ignoring the Tigers. The Lions are a lot more fun team right now, let me tell you.
You don't say.
Yeah, dude, Sam, did you watch the Monday Night Football game?
I saw a pretty good bit of it.
That was a fun game. Probably a lot of people, like, I kind of agree, one of the, if not the best regular season games the Lions have ever played, just in terms of.
Yeah, I remember when the Chiefs used to play like that.
Yeah. Are you going to be able to beat the Ravens next? Because you guys play the Ravens next week. You'll be at home, so.
We do. It's going to be tough, and I think that the biggest thing for me is that hopefully Worthy's coming back. And Jalen Royals, who didn't get much playing time last week, looks healthy. Or it seems as though he's back to full health. And he looked really good in the preseason. He's another wide receiver. He was like a third-round pick. He looked really good in the preseason. So hopefully they have a little more firepower going into this game.
Yeah, because your offense has just been not it.
Yeah, I think the problem is that we've got old man Travis Kelce, Juju Smith-Schuster, and a guy that the Patriots waived as our main weapons, and we can't get the running game going. So I think it'll open some things up with Worthy on the field this next game.
Yeah, Ravens, their offense is, obviously very good, but their defense is bad, like especially their run defense.
Oh yeah, they look horrendous on defense.
Like David Montgomery got 150 yards on Monday. It was awesome.
Like they're worse than the Bengals, and that's saying something.
Yeah, exactly. That's it's rough. If Joe Burrow wasn't injured, those games would probably have 100 points.
I think the Bengals are going to trade for Kirk Cousins here in a week or two.
Either him or maybe Russell Wilson, because he just got benched for.
Oh no, Russell. No one's touching Russell Wilson.
or what about Jameis?
Jameis is a possibility. But I think they would trade for. It might even just be like a situation where the Bengals are like, "Hey, we'll trade for Cousins and just like take on his contract."
Yeah, I mean that's the problem. It's his contract.
Yeah, his contract is not particularly friendly, but that might end up anyone who trades for Cousins is going to have to take on a significant portion of the money.
Yeah, I don't remember how much longer his contract has, but I know it's disgusting.
That's a good. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to look up Kirk Cousins contract.
There's this one NFL YouTuber, Tom Grassi. He does like a skit every the Kirk Cousins bit every single week. He's like, hey, anyone need Kirk Cousins?
So, he's under contract for this year for $40 million, but after this year, it looks like they could get out of it.
Okay, there you go.
So I think what would probably happen is Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Oh, I think what would probably happen is they would just kind of void the last couple of years, or they would the Falcons would eat the last couple of years of the contract, and then just the team trading for him would take on this year's money. So
yeah.
But I mean, I don't know what the Bengals cap situation is, but I can't imagine it's very good.
No, I think it's all. I think they have so much in 3 players because I know they just re-signed Trey Hendrickson, and they have so much in Burrow and Ja'Marr Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Bengals, but man,
I do not. That is a team that I do not jive with. And not just because they beat the Chiefs that one time. It's just I don't like the Bengals.
Yeah, we got the cat team brotherhood thing.
Yeah.
So
there's way too many cat teams in the NFL.
There are a lot because it's Lions, Bengals,
4
Panthers, Jaguars. There's 4. There's a lot of bird.
There's a lot of bird teams. I get the Panthers and the Jaguars mixed up too often.
Yeah, they're both kind of.
Yeah. Ooh, Heron does not have it.
Ooh, right in the back.
Yep, hit McKinstry.
Yeah.
First pitch is wide to Dingler.
I'm gonna have to bounce. So I will wish you guys a happy rest of the stream.
All right.
Yeah. Later.
Have a good one.
Oh, they already got Gaddis up. All right, something's up. Gaddis is in the bullpen. I don't know. Like this is time.
All right, come on, Ding. Justify me getting a Dylan Dingler jersey on my birthday. Come on.
Do you have a Dylan Dingler jersey?
I will on October 12th.
Fair enough.
Yeah, when we went to the game last week, my dad took me to the store. He's like, I'm supposed to get you a Dylan Dingler jersey, so we need to find your size. So, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, apparently
catcher is like your spot, right? Like catcher.
Yeah, I like catchers. They're my favorite position to watch.
Okay. Because Alex
don't have
Avila was your favorite Tiger, and now is Dingler your favorite player right now?
Second favorite because I still love Skubal.
Oh, got it.
But I'm not getting a Skubal jersey until he hypothetically signs an extension.
That's probably wise.
Just because they're so expensive. I don't want to spend $150 on something that's just going to make me sad later. So.
Okay.
Dan, I don't know how much you watched, but Heron hit McKinstry in the back and is not really close to the plate right now.
Yeah. They were quite fortunate to get what they got out of Tim Heron last week, I think. He has not been particularly good this year. but he came up big last week, and Vogt has some confidence in him to put him in the game in a 2-run game in the 7th. So we'll see.
Well, you could throw out anybody, and the Tigers are going to go 1, 2, 3. So
if you wanted a lefty here, I know they used Sobrowski last night, but I would probably have gone back to that Will instead. But
sorry,
Vogt has done a really good job of kind of sparing guys, not overusing guys, using somebody else today so that we have somebody for tomorrow. So I'm assuming that's what he was going for here.
Sorry, is my pessimism too annoying? Because I can hold back.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, whichever. I mean, I worry as you as a person. Like, if you're that down and like, if you really are like that, I don't know if it's a bit or if it's
I'm trying to do some reinforcement for myself so I don't get disappointed. So
what happened to Sam?
He had to leave.
Okay,
he gave up.
All right, Dingler just gave him. That was a terrible pitch to swing at. I know that's the purpose of that pitch is for that type of swing.
It's Dingler, so
I know, I get it.
Dude,
I shouldn't be surprised.
Get 2 walks.
But Dylan, I'm very disappointed.
God damn it. Dang, why'd you swing at that? Come on.
Yeah, it really wasn't close.
I actually think Eric's significantly ahead of me now. Were you commenting on strike 3 just now?
Yeah, I have 1-0 to Ibanez.
Yeah, you're ahead of me now. I don't know how that happened.
Way ahead of me.
What's your count?
No count. Heron has 9 pitches.
It's Ibanez is just coming up. I'm looking.
He just threw the ball. Strike 1.
All right. I now have the graphic up for Ibanez. 308, 1 home run.
I'm like way behind you guys. He has not pitched yet. Now there's the pitch. Yeah, I'm way behind you guys. I'm just looking on the stream thing here because this is the head. So that's what I'm kind of. So that's what I'm reacting to. They're not getting a lot of those low balls called for strikes.
Okay, Heron's found it now. Shoot,
I was kind of better now.
Now he's like right on the edge of the strike zone. I think he's found his spot, but I was kind of hoping for some drama this inning. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now he's off.
You're putting too much faith in this offense.
Well, whether it's the Tigers trying to stumble into a win or the Guardians pitching out of one, I don't care. I just want the most chaos.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the 9th spot in the order.
Pinch hitter.
I kind of wonder what they're gonna do for the 8th.
Oh, Ramirez does it again.
You gotta be kidding me. Seriously?
I don't know that Rocchio was on the bag. I don't know about that.
Oh, I'm still behind you guys. What is?
I don't know that he was on the bag. Please don't challenge.
Oh, wow. What?
Ooh, neighborhood play is gone.
Oh, he was on it. He was on it. It was just a fast turn.
Are you convincing us or you?
I'm convincing you guys. He was on it.
On my screen, I guess the camera got really late, so it wasn't. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm skipping ahead a few seconds. No,
that's the second game in a row Ramirez has taken a double away.
I'm so annoyed. Tigers cannot win. They are incapable of winning right now.
That was a great play. Like that was.
That's the problem. That's what's been happening every day. They can't get a single break. Like nothing is going their way.
The early part of the year, he was kind of. He left a little bit to be desired defensively early in the year, and it's gotten better.
Wasn't he hurt like the first? Like, didn't he have something with a wrist?
He's been banged up. He had 3 different things happen over the course of the season. That he hurt his ankle in Tampa earlier this year. I think it was the wrist at the beginning of the season, like the first week or two. and then there was a third thing mixed in that I don't remember. So he's been playing through some stuff, I think.
Tigers just can't get a win. I mean, Guardians are playing really well, sure, but Tigers are getting 0 breaks.
Carpenter scares me so much that I wonder if, like, why wouldn't you have a lefty roll out a lefty to face Carpenter?
Do you have
I know
a lefty
we're not there
that's
yet.
better than like I get? Well, the Twins have had this problem because they haven't. I mean, their bullpen's a disaster, but like, if you just have a mediocre lefty and you have a good righty, why wouldn't you just throw your better pitcher?
Yeah. Because Carpenter is woefully bad against left-handed pitching.
Sure,
Yeah,
and I get the platoon split and all of that, but they have to face 3 batters too, but so I don't know. Like
I'll be curious to see how Vogt does that, if he's going to stick with Gaddis next inning, assuming we get an out here, which isn't necessarily a fair assumption, honestly.
right.
And who's
We'll
up
see.
to bat here? Is the Meadows, or do they put a pinch hitter?
Without the sound on, what I think happened was
Looks like it's Jones.
Hinch went to Jones, and Vogt countered with going to Gaddis, is what I believe happened.
All right, how about Jahmai Jones to do something for me here? Nope, don't have hope. They're going to disappoint me.
Ooh.
Oh, no,
music.
something happened.
Just chin music. It's nothing really. Am I still way ahead?
Music.
You're still a good
You're
ahead.
slightly ahead. You're slightly ahead for me.
Couple seconds.
Pause. 1, 2, 3.
Here comes the pitch for me.
Oh, we were
Hold
like
on a
pretty
minute.
in sync.
95.
Yeah.
Yep.
1-2 count now.
All right.
Slider down and away. Didn't get it down.
Nope. Who's going to play center now? Does Jones play center? Or are they going to put Ibanez?
We'll probably shift Perez over to center and then put Jones in right.
What's Javi been doing?
He has been injured because he was scrapped yesterday with lower back tightness. So he might come in, but I don't know if he's good or not.
There you go. That's the one.
That's a nasty pitch.
Yep, can't hit for shit.
Man, that just kept falling.
Yeah, that was a good one.
God, that's a good pitch.
90 miles an hour, dropping off the table like that.
Yeah.
I realize that, like, starters becoming relievers happens all the time. Like, don't get me wrong, I know that. But Gaddis looked horrific as a starter a couple of years ago. And the fact that they've gotten, like, a really good 8th inning guy out of him is just... It's an incredible salvage job because he did not look good when he was starting for this team.
Yeah. Just trying to read this Fizzcast. Like, this is still, like, the coolest goddamn thing. Just want to switch back over and just kind of... Yeah, so I don't know. Like, what do the Tigers have left? They have the top of the order and 2
Yep.
at bats.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't getting anything.
I don't know.
This team is a disaster.
Well-
They have no idea. They completely lost all confidence.
So they've got Glaber, Carpenter, and
Green.
is Green hitting fourth.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Torque then Green.
So, I really
it's Torque
thought.
then Green. Yeah.
I really thought last inning, as soon as what's his face got hit in the back, I thought something was going to happen, and then
Can't straight. No, they can't. The Tigers, they can't capitalize. They swing and miss at everything. Stop showing me highlights from last year. Stop trying to sell me playoff tickets. Stop it. Go away. Broadcast.
I mean, I'm watching the Guardians broadcast, so they're not trying to sell me Tigers tickets. But also, even when I watched the Twins broadcast for the first time, the Guardian showed up as the first thing on Twins TV. So maybe I should
was
take
amazing.
that as an omen. God dang it! Just how
It should have been a
embarrassing
sign.
on all levels.
Okay, yeah, so McKinstry is now at short. Ibanez is at third. They moved Perez over to center, and Jones is in at right. That's the new defensive switches.
Got hacked by Schneemann, but missed it.
I'm going to be right back.
I know we talked on this a lot, but like I still can't get. It's been a 14 game swing in essentially 14 days.
It's wild.
Like it's insane. Like that should almost be. That's the only thing that you think about in your head is, yeah, if they lose every game and we win every game, we'll win the and like to actually.
What are the
see,
chances of that? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Get out
it's
of here.
just unbelievable.
Never underestimate Detroit sports' ability to fuck it up in the most spectacular way possible.
And then when you think of it too, like then you have Detroit at the.
Look what this team
At
has
the
done
trade.
to me.
Oh, you made it to 9:30 before breaking open the rum.
Yeah, there we go. A little bit more. What the hell?
I also like how you
I
kept
have
the
to-
Mariners hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tigers are an embarrassment.
Oh. Get down, get down.
Ooh, all right.
Oh, come on.
That looked a little bit more dangerous than.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They can't do anything right now. Guardians get hits. Tigers fuck it up at the worst possible moment.
How do we feel about Jones as a right fielder?
He's not a good outfielder, but he hits well.
Okay.
So we need to put him in somewhere.
Yeah, I gotcha. I was just curious.
Is he just a bat?
Yeah, he's a bat. He's a bat
Yeah,
against
he-
left-handed hitters.
He definitely didn't play that like a good right fielder. Upon
At one point, he just said he just wanted to hit him in the chest.
they put Noel in to run for Kafis, I imagine.
Rokio, I don't know. I mean, I get why you bunt here, but have
Oh,
you not
Petey.
learned anything from last night? Petey? There's a guy on Cleveland named Petey.
Petey helping. Yeah.
Oh my God! Somebody give him a wedgie. Who goes by Petey? Stuff this man in a locker.
Hold on to that ball, Petey.
Just.
I just called him up when Nolan Jones went on the IL last week.
Is he just a? Is he? Oh, did anyone see? Oh, what's his face? Just got signed. The pinch. Billy Hamilton got signed by a contender again.
Who? Do you know?
I'd have to look it up. I probably should have before I said that and opened my mouth. I should have looked it
Okay.
up. But some contending team who's just going to carry him for a pinch runner. the Terrence Gore spot.
Yeah. Yeah, Halpin's very much a glove first. He's a very good defensive outfielder, and he's fast. So, yeah, he can't be on the playoff roster because he wasn't called up soon enough, I think. But
well, he could replace someone who's on the 60-day IL.
Can he?
Theoretically. Okay. Yeah, that's the rule.
But they brought him up because Jones went on the IL, and I think that was the best option, basically.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, Paul Sewald.
He was already on the 40-man. So, and Will Vest getting ready to come in for another beating. I see.
Why is he coming in?
Well, because Montero is struggling to find the strike.
Great deadline acquisition, everybody.
I felt like Montero, the couple times I've seen him in the last week, he really looked pretty good. This is not one of those times so far.
I feel like 2 years ago, if you make that trade, it's a big deal. But yeah, he just kind of fell off.
He looked. Yeah. He had some good outings.
You gonna catch that beat?
Oh my god!
Wah, wah, wah.
You see what I'm dealing with here? Look at this shit. I have to.
Now that was bad. That I will give you that. That was legitimately bad. Drop the mask already.
Oh my god!
Is that Tristan McKenzie? That's Tristan McKenzie.
Is that? I was supposed to say who's the guy?
That's Tristan McKenzie. I swear that's Tristan McKenzie. I'm 96% sure that was Tristan McKenzie.
Well, no wonder he dropped it. McKenzie was trying to seduce him the entire time.
Look at what the fuck is this?
I think Dingler got. Is that Tristan McKenzie?
Yeah, wait. Shouldn't you be on the other side of this?
All right, he got his 3 batters. Now get him out of here. Oh my god. Z, this is the shit I have to deal with every day. What the hell is this?
Oh, and we're clapping. We're having a grand old time at the old ball game.
They're not going to win another game this year.
I'll say this in favor of Detroit's fans. It would not surprise me whatsoever that more Detroit fans showed up last week to the games in Detroit than Cleveland fans showed up this week, despite the divergence the two teams are having.
Oh, it was packed the last 6 games. I mean, they were booing because the team sucked ass, but, they were there. So.
I'm pretty sure the Tigers gated 100,000 people last week when Cleveland came to town, and that will not be happening for these 3 games.
Dang.
But still, this game has to be near, 35,000? What's capacity for Progressive?
Last night was 29.
Really?
Yeah. People don't like...
for sure it would be packed.
You're going to get me on a tangent about how the Guardians somehow are, poorly treated in this city. And I'm not going to go there right now. I don't want to do
by the fans or by...
By the fans. By the fans. Attendance hasn't been announced yet, I don't think.
Oh, it should say on the
fans
ballpark
show up.
It's usually in the game notes of the box score. I don't see it yet.
Yeah, it'll probably be posted once the game's over.
So what is your tangent? Why does Cleveland fan hate the Guardians?
I don't even think it's hate. I think it's ambivalence. It frustrates me to no end that the Browns, who have been anywhere from horrifically bad to mediocre for basically my whole lifetime.
One spectrum. Horrifically bad to just eh.
I mean, yeah.
They get all the publicity in this town. Sports talk radio is 95% Browns. It'll be June and the Guardians will be in first place and we'll be talking about freaking training camp. It's and they're not good and they're never good. And the owner is crook and I'm frustrated. And this is a perfect example. They can't even fill the ballpark when they're making this miraculous run. And right. I don't know why it is. I think the people of this town just don't like baseball that much, perhaps. I don't know. People will always point to, well, they sold out 455 games in the 90s. Well, yes, they did, but that was when the Browns were gone. So, and the city was having a renaissance, and the Cavs weren't very good.
And Drew
was a
Carey
perfect-
show.
Yeah. So it just the Guardians, for being a class organization, don't get their due in this town, and it just frustrates me.
No,
Well, that's
that sucks.
If you would have asked me what sport is Cleveland like I would say Cleveland was a baseball town.
No.
Really?
It's a football town.
No, keep
Far
in
and
mind,
away.
he also keeps saying that Detroit is a basketball town, which could not be more wrong. So,
Yeah, so I would have
It's just a good-
picked before this
it's
year.
just a
Well,
good
I still
sports town.
think
it is. It's just a good sports town. Like all 4 major sports are very heavily supported, and like we hold the record for women's basketball playoff attendance. Still, we also hold the record for women's hockey attendance. We do not have a women's hockey team in the city, but we have the record for highest attendance.
That's amazing.
that's weird.
Detroit people just love sports, man. That's cool. Respect
Detroit
for
loves
that.
sports. Oh, was that? That's not good. That's deep enough.
They might only
yeah,
be-
there's-
guys. They might only be able to read at a second grade level, but they love some sports, and I like that. Sorry.
All right. No, Detroit fans are. That's the thing. People don't really get just because all 4 of the teams have been so bad for a while now, like the past decade ish. Detroit fans are loyal as hell. Like
oh my goodness.
the Michigan diaspora is strong because a bunch of people have moved out from Detroit and Michigan in general, but like they're still fans of all the Detroit teams. So we have a very last year.
So we have a comment in the chat. So and I just
we
do you know what else you hold the record for according to Kingfisher is you hold the record for the most octopus.
Yeah.
Very nice. That one tickled me. But yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we've had that happen at away stadiums for hockey. Red Wings will be away in like Florida or something, and I think there was one last year of someone threw an octopus on the ice during an away game.
Which how the hell did that start? Also, hi King, thank you for watching. Like that's awesome, but I could.
But yeah, sorry, I'm not a Mariners fan. I'm just wearing the hat because the Tigers depress me.
How did the octopus thing start? Like how? Why?
Okay, so at the time, 8 wins was the number of wins you needed in order to win the Stanley Cup. And so octopus has 8 legs.
Got it.
And someone just threw an octopus onto the ice during a Red Wings game, during playoff game or something, and then it just became a thing. And so now the Red Wings mascot is Al the Octopus.
All right, I can stand behind that. So wait, Petey, who was Petey? Was that Halpin?
Yeah.
And his number is 0.
Yes.
Who gave this guy a jersey? Like who? Like throw him out.
No, I know for a fact because I heard it on the broadcast a couple days ago. He didn't pick 0. 0 was given to him.
I should watch that secret base video on the Mariners. I watched a bunch of secret base.
The one that's
videos.
like 2 hours long randomly.
Yeah, they got a lot of Mariners stuff. The Mariners are their franchises. It makes me sad just because they should be so much better. I like the Mariners. I went to a game at T-Mobile and it was really fun.
Well, like they had. Yeah, I've seen that. That's been queued on my like
3 hours. There you go.
That's been like cute. That's been my like suggested for you videos for like I think 2 years now, and like I do want to watch it because
that was a nice.
It would be interesting, but I feel like after 1990, after Griffey leaves them, I feel like what am I gonna? So what's in between Griffey and then they sign Robinson Cano? That turned out to be a disaster.
Oh, yeah, you can just watch one because it's a whole 6-part series.
Sure.
So you can
And I'm sure it's
2000
interesting, and like I'm sure once I start watching it, it'd be very good. But
that 2001 team that won 116 games didn't have Johnson and Griffey on it.
I'm an idiot. Well, someone may have pointed out there was this player from a foreign land who was also pretty good for a while there too. He may have reshaped the game for a couple of years.
I think it's Secret Base who did the video on the finding the most cowardice punts. I like that.
Oh.
I think that's Secret Base. But it's basically finding the the most cowardly punts instead of going for it on fourth down. I think that's even. Yeah, I've watched some of the secret base stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of times, yeah. Good
I
stuff.
don't think he's with the channel anymore, but Kofi was.
Love
watch
Kofi.
him once in a while.
Oh,
Oh
Ramirez
man,
got
Vest just
Ooh.
hit a guy. Oh, I need
Walk
to
it
watch
off,
the
Jose.
Origami series. My friend keeps sending them to me, but I haven't actually watched them. I should. Oh, and
What are we?
Hit the knob.
Okay,
Are
did
you
it?
serious?
Ooh.
Play on. Also,
man.
how did this? Like, I really don't like this as the play. on. I
Oh
get
yeah,
why.
that did not hit him. That hit the knob there. The bat hit Dingler in the head. Damn.
Look at the bat vibrate.
Oh man. Again, why are we bringing Veston in the 7th inning? Because he sucks.
You should have
look
let
at
it be a
that.
hit by pitch.
Oh,
Look at
You
that.
should have let it be a hit by
Told you.
pitch.
Oh my god. Why are we bringing
You got a
Veston
double on
in
that,
the
guys.
7th inning? He's awful.
You gotta. You want to know what guard's ball is? Watch Jose Ramirez play.
yeah,
I
that's
hate
it. Well,
Garrett's ball.
to be fair, Jose Ramirez is about the only player most of baseball can name on the team.
Why are we putting Will Veston? He sucks when it's not the 9th inning.
I'm very
You
sorry.
cannot name all 26. You can name all 26 of them when they're holding the trophy in October.
Oh,
Okay.
shut
Well, it would be about time because the last World Series footage is in literally black and white.
I think it's silent.
Oh
film.
yeah, man. No, the last time the Guardians won the World Series, their big midseason acquisition they made in order to push themselves over the top came from the Negro Leagues. So
Yeah,
I've
I've got a
everything you
friend.
need to know.
I got a friend who's really not into football at all, but she always posts the Scorigami stuff. She loves that. It is very fun.
Yeah.
I like the rare occasion we get close to a Scorigami for baseball. People never happens. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
so
that's gotta
given
be
up
really
on this
rare.
team. Oh my god, this team is a
Get down,
disaster.
get down, get down, get down. No,
Get it.
Oh, that's
God.
not even close. Come on, that's a pop up, guys. Like, let's.
Ugh.
I thought he flared that a little bit more than he did.
Yeah, Bob Feller was captaining the team.
Yeah.
Look at it. Oh, I mean, I don't want to be the fan of the team in the division with the longest World Series drought. Come on. I mean, if we lose the division to the team that wins the World Series, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. But
I got a little bit of
man.
helmet stuff there because I was getting juiced off that Jose double, but
ugh.
I mean, with the amount
They're
of
hot.
like.
They're
we've
hot
talked
right
about
now,
it before,
so-
the Guardians
The
have been the best
bullshit
team in
that's
the
happening.
division for the last 25 years. Like overall success, they've had.
Yeah.
That would be very-
The Tigers should have a World Series.
They should. They would if David Ortiz didn't exist. We didn't, but
Or if Torrey would have just
Oh.
not would have caught the ball instead of flipped over the wall.
I think he got it in his glove, but he just couldn't hold on to it. I think it bounced off. It's
I don't want to hear about could have won a World Series. I got 2 of those.
Yeah, well, just 2016. It's fine.
yeah. Oh man, Tigers, why are you like this? They're turning me into an alcoholic. I don't drink that much, but
Well,
look
I
at
was
what
all
they're
worried
making me
about
do.
I was all worried about Carpenter's at bat. The worst he can do now is cut the lead in half.
Oh,
I like this not so slow decline of Lee.
ah.
Also, how strong are
Thanks. I'm
those
glad I
Rays?
can entertain you.
They can't be too strong. How's your cheat sheet coming, by the way? Is that that test going to go well?
I've gotten a good amount of stuff.
All right.
You got
there's something.
about a quarter of your space full. Okay.
Yeah, I've gotten my way through. There are 6 lecture slides, 6 PowerPoint slides. I'm on number 5, so I've gotten through. Like I said, most of the stuff I already know. So I'm just writing down the stuff that I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna memorize. Like it's mostly just technical terms and definitions because I know most of the stuff.
All right.
I mean, who else is left in the bullpen?
I guess with a 4-run lead, you can save your arms. I figured Gaddis would come back out.
Are the Tigers ever going to win a game? I don't know if they are. They might seriously lose out. I mean, I've been joking about that, but my God, I don't know if they're ever going to win another game.
Well, it's just karma from last year, Lee. Talked about that before. I had to watch the same goddamn thing last year.
I can never make fun of the Twins again. I've lost that.
Well, that's not true. They're pretty. They're going to be pretty.
I mean, you totally can.
For a while, I think.
Oh, this is interesting. I guess worst decision in the last 10 years of baseball.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. It wasn't even Mr. Kingfisher. It was the ninth inning. It was might have been extras. I forget now, but it was so darn late in that game for like a 15-minute rain delay.
Go ahead. Tell the whole story, Dan. Like,
get it all out.
They're down in that game, 5-0, 6-1, whatever it was. Uber wasn't very good because he had thrown his arm off for the last month, having to pitch on 3 days rest. They come storming back. Rajay hits the home run. And for the first time and the only time in my life, I genuinely thought, oh my gosh, the Indians are going to win the World Series. Thing that has not happened in my lifetime, hasn't happened in my dad's lifetime, is about to happen. And during that rain delay, I called my dad, and we talked about it. And I never felt that before, haven't felt it since. I miss that feeling. And tragedy struck, of course. Rain delay, Jason Hayward speech, Ben Zobrist. Chris Bryant almost fumbling the last play of the game, but not fumbling it. Blur now. But
that is,
and they were up 3-1 in that series too. They were up 3-1 in that series.
Ooh, I forgot about that part. That's
I
forget. Or not. Maybe I just don't know. Who is in charge of making that decision to go to a rain delay? Is that an MLB thing, or is that like Indians thing to
the home team?
It might be different before the game starts. Before the game starts, it's up to the home team. Once the game starts, I believe it's up to the umpires.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't quite sure on the technical part because, that's brutal. I mean, especially I mean, I've got an uncle who's a Cubs fan, so I was rooting for the Cubs to win that just because.
You also hate the Guardians / Indians.
I do hate the Guardians.
Well, did you hate the Guardians then yet? This is a young league.
It wasn't quite as much, but I mean at 14, 15, I did, but not quite as much as I do now. Just because of but I was like, if I didn't have if my uncle wasn't a Cubs fan, I would have been like, ooh, go. I probably would have been rooting for the Cubs anyway, just because they had the longer drought. But like, at that time, if the Indians were playing some team who had won in the last 20 years or whatever, I would be like, go Indians, get your first ring in 60 years or 80 years or whatever. I mean, like I said, God uncle was a Cubs fan. He was really excited. So.
That's the difference between men and women, because I had a buddy who's a Cubs fan and I was cheering against them just so he wouldn't.
I watch you stay miserable.
No, I'm fine with the Billy Goat curse. It's lame. Keep it going. That's fine. Keep going. Ironically, his name was Lucky. I guess he got his World Series, I guess. I think he actually cried. Which I don't blame him. I mean, granted, we were in our 20s, so it's not like he had waited a long time, but like his grandmother would raise the W from like the 40s, like.
Wow.
Yeah.
I root for the Mets now just to see Lindor happy. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean, when different sport, but when Stafford was traded to the Rams, I'm like, go win a Super Bowl, Rams. I don't care anymore.
It's funny because I root against the Mets, and one of the reasons why is I don't want to see Lindor happy. But...
He's Mr. Smile. How dare you? What did he actually do to the Guardians?
What's your
you know
thing
what?
about Lindor again? He just didn't sign. Was that?
Yeah, it's that simple.
Okay.
He went and took
Yeah.
his big bag of money in New York from Steve Cohen, who, man, I hope the best team money can buy doesn't make the playoffs again. That would just make me so happy.
But he's so nice. See,
I would rather the Mets win the World Series than the Yankees, the Dodgers, or like don't get me wrong. I think if when we go to the playoffs, I'm going to go for the Central because the show has like pulled me into it. But I think I'm going for the Brewers and the NL, like full stop, and then maybe Toronto.
Who do we have coming out of the bullpen? Who is this guy?
Hey, Paul Sewald.
Oh, that's so old.
Paul
That's
Sewald.
so old. There's
Yes.
all right.
Deadline acquisition, ready to come home.
That's our great deadline acquisition, everybody. Paul Sewald. He's given up 2 runs so far in 1 appearance.
How many of the deadline acquisitions that the Tigers made had gray hair?
I was about to say he has like the dad gray hair going on.
He does. I'm like, is
least
this a
2.
coach? Because no,
That's what the Tigers have done to him. He had a full head of hair, of beautiful hair with the Guardians. He came to Detroit for 2 months.
I'm so afraid that if Skubal signs anywhere else, my love for him will turn to hate if he goes and just chases the money. I'm so afraid of that.
Yeah,
I
who's
don't
his
know.
agent again?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, he's going for that bag. I still think the Tigers are going to re-sign him, but it's going to be
Just
like
don't
you're going to
go
want to
the
throw
Dodgers
up when you
league.
see that year-end contract.
Don't go to the Yankees. Don't go to the Yankees.
That would break my heart.
That would
be very
break my heart.
disappointed.
No, he can't.
Oh,
go to the
Bo
Yankees.
stays hot.
Oh, look at that! What a shocker!
Freaking hate Bo Naylor. That's a punchable face. Him and his
Just to address
brother.
it real quick. Yeah, the Lindor thing. My stance is he's entitled to use free agency and go where he wants, but I'm entitled as a fan to not like it.
Right.
It's that simple.
And that's fair.
I
It
can't-
doesn't need to be logical.
I can't wait until Miles Naylor gets the promoted to high A, and so I could go watch him play in Lansing. That will be so funny. I just want
keep
to
him away from Minnesota. Like, god dang it, do I hate the Naylor brothers?
I was talking to my dad about this because I was like, "Oh, I gotta go see him when he plays in Lansing," and my dad was, "You could probably get a picture with him. Just tell him, hey, I got this friend who hates your brothers. Can you take a picture with me?"
Nice.
I don't know if I have the social guts for to ask someone to take a picture with me, but
because you have a friend that hates this person's brothers. That's yeah.
I don't
could go a
think
lot
I
of
can
ways.
explain. I don't think I would say that to him because I feel like that'd be mean. But I could just say, hey, can I get a picture?
You should ask him if he wants to be our first guest on the podcast.
Yeah, great.
There you go.
That's what I want. I don't even know what I would do. I'd probably kiss his ass the entire time. Like, it would be all for show. I'd just completely drop like, oh, this is so cool. This is such an old reference, but does anyone remember on SNL what the Chris Farley show?
Is this
I
when
don't
like
watch SNL.
He does so he's like interviewing Paul McCartney, and he just asks,
you know
like,
that
he's,
part?
like,
You know that
starstruck.
part? You know that part in Terminator 2 when blah 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 happens? That
Yeah,
was awesome. Is that what you're
that
thinking
was
of?
cool.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
Yeah.
That would be the entire show. Like,
Yeah.
do you remember writing "Let It Be"? Yeah, that was a good song. Like, Colby Allard is going to be closing it out.
Yep.
Joy.
Another vanilla reliever for the Guardians that somehow they just make it work, which is just disgusting.
He's had a decent year.
Well,
We go to the
All right.
ninth.
Sewell got out of it.
I don't know what that hop was for, but that's
Why do we
Pete.
keep putting in Will Vest in innings that aren't the ninth?
you're
Why?
really sitting on that.
Oh
aren't
yeah,
you?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, look what happened. I mean, come on. Did we not want to use Kyle Finnegan again?
Probably not. I don't know.
Hinch is
Tell me,
really
is
annoying.
there a reliever you would have put in there? Like, who would you have put in
Finnegan.
there?
That's it. I mean, it really is
Right.
just Finnegan.
So if it's Kyle Finnegan and then 7 other bullpen arms, you can't. If every button is designed to explode, what do you expect Hinge to do?
I don't know how upset I should be at Hinge because every button is going to fail. How can you can't make the right move anywhere. So I don't know.
Coming into tonight, so it doesn't include tonight. Will Vest has a 7.36 ERA against Cleveland this year. In 3 2/3 innings.
He had one really good outing in the first series.
Yeah, literally just that one, it sounds like.
Yeah. Well, it's a very small sample size.
Right, that's what I'm saying. There's only been like 6 appearances, and that had to be the only clean inning.
It is, but it's stuck in my head that we've beaten him up a couple times this year, so I was curious what the ERA was.
Every single Guardians player is designed to counter the Tigers. Only explanation. It's infuriating.
They do it.
That's what we came into this year decided to do. We're just going to build our team to beat Detroit.
I mean, you put.
To be fair, it was a good strategy. Like,
I mean, yeah,
to let the team run away with it and think they have it for 95% of the season, and then just we'll take this back.
False sense of security. This is it. This is it. We got them in their false sense of security. Here we go.
This was your final plan.
Yes. You're not wrong.
God, I hate the Guardians. You're not.
Since the days my grandpappy was hating Ty Cobb.
I need to read that book about Ty Cobb. The good
one. It is very good.
Not the one that says he's a racist.
James Learman.
No reason.
It's down there. It's a good book. I won't tell you Ty Cobb is a likable guy at any means, but he's not nearly.
No, probably not.
He's not the degree of asshole that he's been portrayed to be.
No,
he was done
but
dirty basically by
there is one thing that I need to check the story, but apparently in the 20s or whenever he was playing, the Tigers had this mascot, aka the small African American boy that the Tigers just kidnapped and then abandoned in Chicago, and Ty Cobb apparently had him sleep under his bed for good luck. So
that seems like a very dead ball era type story.
Dad?
Now he's still before anyone takes that, Ty Cobb was still a racist. So was everyone. He still
but not
he still had his issues, but he is not near he was still a jerk and not very likable. But basically, one writer in the 60s just decided they wanted to I don't know, just do tabloid headlines or a tabloid book on him, and it shaped his narrative for 50 years.
It makes some sense when his mom shot his dad just before he started playing.
Yeah.
What? I did not know.
Yeah, so his what was it? I think his dad thought his mom was cheating on him, and she was. And the husband came in the window. Oh, no, it was the other way around. Oh my God, I gotta find the story now.
I've never heard of this.
Ty Cobb actually saw one of his parents murdered.
Wow, that's
messed up.
Wild,
to say the least.
I had never heard of this.
Yeah, it's messed up.
He comes home and she shoots
One
him,
down.
saying she thought he was a burglar. Damn.
His father was Zeb from Ashungat, with his mother facing an arrest for manslaughter. All right, here we go. Wow, I really butchered that story. Jesus Christ. I also just slander Ty Cobb. Good for me.
You need to make an apology video now.
All these books to the left are just for show, guys. Sorry, I didn't,
Pull out a ukulele and start apologizing.
Yeah. Oh, God. I can't sing as well.
That's a reference. Yeah. There was this one YouTuber, Miranda Sings, who allegations of the usual inappropriate contact with minors, and she sings this song with the ukulele with an apology, but it's not really an apology, and she's just making excuses. So it's just but she just made the song strumming along with the ukulele, it's not my fault, I was tricked, Also, it's not my fault. It's not that bad.
Yeah. So
it's fake.
The actual story for Ty Cobb. So I just found it. So I'm just reading this. It's from baseballegg.com, but it is decently sourced. By Dan Holmes. Suspicious that his young, attractive wife was having an affair, H.W. Cobb set a trap. Telling his wife that he was going out of their farm for a few days, he then hitched the horse to his buggy, left her home, and made a plan to catch his wife and the man in the arms of her lover. That night, he quietly made his way back into the house, into his home. H.W. Cobb was seen walking into Royston alone. Shortly after midnight, he climbed to the top of his roof of his porch and crept in the bedroom window, finding it locked. Amanda Cobb, awakened by the sound of the footsteps on the roof, retrieved a shotgun, which she kept within reach and alone. According to the neighbors, 2 shots were fired, and though not in quick succession. Amanda Cobb shot her husband twice, once in the abdomen and then once in the head.
Damn. It's a wild story.
Yeah.
I do like the author inserting he and his young, beautiful wife. It's like, all right.
Right.
A little bit of a storyteller there. Not in quick succession is the key here. Yeah, I would imagine. It's also the 1920s. I don't know how fast you can reload a shotgun from the 20s.
Oh, those are double barreled, so those are.
Oh, okay. I have a very little experience with firearms. I did do trap shooting my junior year of high school. That was fun, but outside of that,
Really,
is he making a pitching change?
Vote.
Oh, get out of here! Stop it!
I can't tell who that is. Is that Cade?
Is that Emmanuel Clark? Oh,
he's going to Cade?
Wow!
Why not? Shut it down.
All right. Oh my!
I'm shocked.
How about we have a home run right here? That'd be really funny.
Can you tell their Guardians want to win this game?
I mean, yeah. 2 outs.
All right, Dylan.
Nothing will snowball.
Dylan has the option to do the funniest possible thing: home run right here. That'd be very funny.
And still be down 2. Like we're on get on base period here.
But consider, it'd be really funny. I'm so done with this team. I don't care anymore.
If you walk into a home run, great. But like that doesn't do much for you right now.
Have you seen the thing of like, does a home run kill a rally? Like that whole debate.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. That's silly. I think. I mean, I understand the thought behind it, but like, home run is points, dude.
Home runs make rallies. They don't kill them.
Right. They add to it because you get all hyped for it.
Right.
I've been trying to write down the definition of a confounding variable for the past 5 minutes, but I keep getting distracted.
So is your cheat sheet just going to be like half written, half of what your test should be, and then like the last is like F. Jose Ramirez, like why is
it's going to be screw you, Stephen Kwan. I wish you lived in LA.
Wish you lived in LA.
I wish, taken out of context, it just sounds like you're just crapping on LA. Like, what's the worst possible place I can think to live? Los Angeles.
No, I wish he was. I wish he was a
Fill with taxes.
Come on, Kate. Let's make this quick.
Draw it out. Make him sweat it.
Don't need you out here throwing 20 pitches because Vogt had a quick trigger. Come on.
Not for nothing. Manfred isn't going to be pace of play here. Just 1 out left in the inning or for the game.
Come on. All right. First pitch right in his head. Jesus.
I mean, Astros fans are absolutely horrendous. The only fan base up probably past the Yankees, if I'm being honest, but I hate the Yankees enough to. But like,
yes, come on.
Oh, bobble it!
Oh, yeah.
There's the lead, and it was a good run.
It was a good run, guys. Tigers
Detroit.
had 5 months of winning, and that was too much for us.
Let's just consider this for a second. So the Guardians now lead the division by 1 game. They also have the tiebreaker. There's one game left in the series. The best Detroit can do is retie things, but still be behind because of the tiebreaker. And then they'd have to hop another game in the final 3. Detroit has Boston. That's going to be a challenge. Cleveland has Texas, who, no slouch, but I'd rather play Texas than Boston.
I'm also pretty sure Minnesota's beating Texas. Nope, that's a lie. Minnesota they won last night. I guess I should be happy with that singular win they had, but they're down 4-1 against Texas.
Houston is playing the Athletics. They're just starting if they have even. So we don't know what's going to happen there. But they're the other team that's involved. And I still say that Detroit gets in and Houston's the odd man out. That's what I think.
Houston does not look good. Like, I agree. I don't think Houston's going to get this stuff together.
I haven't been watching. To be fair, I haven't been watching baseball because it just makes me depressed. But they're only 5-5 in their last 10. Tigers are 1-9. Boston is 6-4. I mean, they play the Angels. And
if the Tigers do not win a game the rest of the season, yes, they will be out of the playoffs. I still don't think that's likely.
At least Tigers at least have the tiebreaker over the Astros. That's going to help us a lot. But Cleveland's getting in one way or another. At this point, yes. I don't see them not. Do you guys
right now they have to be heavy favorites just to get in, like to win the division because there's 3 games left and they're up a game with the tiebreaker.
4 games left, they're up a game with the tiebreaker.
So they're essentially up 2 games.
Does Cleveland have the tiebreaker over Boston or the Astros?
We have it over Houston. I don't know about Boston. I have to check.
Because I know you guys lost 2 out of 3 in the most recent series, but I don't remember for the first series. Because that's that's something. But yeah, I agree. Cleveland's getting in one way or the other. I think most likely it's going to be division. At this point.
It would be very hard for Cleveland not to make it not very hard. I guess they can also lose out the rest of the year.
Hey, if they need advice, just look at the Tigers. We can give them advice on how to blow division leads.
The Guardians went 2-4 against Boston this year, so Boston would have that tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I'm not popping any champagne yet. There's still 4 games to be played, and we can look no further than how this last month has gone to see how quickly things can change. So.
Right, and 4 games from now, this series doesn't matter, which is just going to be absurd.
Let me pull up the standings just so we have a visual.
Cleveland could win all 6 of these games against Detroit. They're in the situation where they end up playing in the wild card round next week. None of those 6 games matter.
Yep.
Detroit could show up next Tuesday, win 2 games, and
they just spontaneously decide to remember how to play baseball again. Look at this bull crap. Look at this garbage. This should be illegal. This should -6 run differential. It's gonna be -1 once this updates.
To be fair, I bet the Guardians, if you go back multiply, I bet the Guardians have had a negative run differential their record has outperformed their run differential probably every year for the last decade.
Okay, does this show me the run differential if I go on?
It should.
Here. Okay, it should. Give me a Pythagorean win-loss, which is decent.
That'll do the same. Pythagorean and win. I mean, it does the same thing.
Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Pythagorean and win-loss is under 500.
No offense and a good bullpen will get you a long ways.
Yeah,
previous year,
pretty similar. It's pretty similar. It looks like it's. I think it's consistently lower. Well, this year, 2018, it was higher. 2017 was higher, but
Pythagorean was higher, or win-loss was higher.
Pythagorean is consistently the Pythagorean is lower, but 2017, 2018, it was higher.
They're pretty comparable every year, though. It's not that extreme.
It's not that. It's not quite this extreme.
I do think
this year is the most extreme.
I bet I bet Cleveland is the outlier, and that they're the only team that consistently does that. That consistently beats their Pythagorean.
I don't know how you'd even measure that. I mean, they're the only team leading a division with a negative run differential.
Well, by doing that's what I'm saying. All Pythagorean's doing is taking runs allowed, runs scored, and then turning that into it's the same. It's doing the same thing as a run differential.
Okay,
it's literally the same thing.
I haven't been watching the Astros. Have they really? I know they lost 4 in a row.
Yeah, that's about right. They have the curse of Carlos Correa, who turned back into a pumpkin, which I'm not cheering against. Well, I guess I can still. I can now cheer against Carlos Correa because I can do. Well, I could have done it before, but
that would have been kind
of. He's kind of turned back into a pumpkin, so like, okay, it wasn't just a mirage, or he just wanted to suck when he played for the Twins, but now he sucks in playing for the Astros now.
Yeah, Boston just won. Man,
looking at this, just as troubling. The Guardians, at least in the American League, are the only team below 500 against above 500 teams that's in playoffs at the moment.
You're just stat padding by winning against the Tigers for that. In that
not this again with the fat and happy on the AL Central. That's not a thing.
I'd say we're the ones that should be cheering that.
Yeah,
but awesome. I mean, I can say this as an independent, like, whatever. As an independent, my team doesn't have a horse in the race. Because what are the Twins? The Twins are 17 games back. I don't think they're going to make up that in 4 games. Maybe. But yeah. Anyway.
8 in a row. We've lost 8 in a row now. Ugh.
Well.
This is pathetic.
I think probably going to be back on Sunday with a show. Yeah. We'll see if Lee has any hair left. We'll ask how that test went, but
yeah.
Any final thoughts before we close this thing?
I hate the Tigers.
Do you hate the Tigers or the Guardians more?
Both. Guardians more. This wouldn't even matter if we could win half of the games against the Guardians, but we can't. We just can't beat them.
Can't win any of them, apparently.
We can't win any of them. The Guardians won't lose. They refuse to die. Good. I'm glad you hate the Tigers. I'm glad we're at least relevant.
Well,
I love everybody right now. That's what I have to say.
Get your hippie bullshit. Stop.
What's not to love?
All right. Well, with that, everyone have a good night.
Thank you for
anyone who watched this over the last 3 hours. Thank you.
Thank you for joining.
You guys later.